What's up? Are we live on YouTube? Just to let you people know, different setup today. Mix it up a little bit. So let me make sure the audio. Okay. Sounds okay. Is there a double? Let me know if the audio is okay, everybody. Anyway, we're back. No quarter zip, but we got the button up. I'm trying to keep up with all the YNs. We got to look more professional over here. Hopefully the microphone is stabilized. We got some Marcelo Garcia. We got some more Ashton Kutcher. And whatever else is on, whatever else is here, the stories. I just want to welcome you to the Alec Jiu-Jitsu News Network. Jiu-Jitsu News Network. We're enjoying ourselves over here. We might have some special guests. You guys might see the special guests later. We'll see. Otherwise, hope everybody's doing well. Where's LOL Snap at? Where is he at to call me a jabroni? Microphone in the wrong position. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Where's LOL Snap at to call me a jabroni on my own live stream? Oh, man. Anyway, welcome everybody. We're back at it again for some more jiu-jitsu news and drama and maybe a little bit of education. That's the whole point. That's the whole reason I started this live stream was like watch videos and break them down. But this sport, there's so much drama in this sport, so you can't even do that stuff. We might. I don't know if we have any matches we can check out. Let me see real fast what we have on the agenda. And as always, let me know what's going on. Oh, Flo dropped some new stuff. We got a Thor highlight. Let me know if you guys want to see the Thor highlight. We got Paige Yvette Clymer. Who was that? Is that the girl that trained at Legion? Is that Andres? Is that your student? So yeah, we might check out some jiu-jitsu videos from Flow Grappling, see what's going on. And yeah, that's basically it. We just try to stay on top of everything. Keep you guys informed, keep myself informed, and that's all we can do. So let's see what's on Instagram real quick. I don't have too much Instagram stuff today. Almost literally no Instagram stuff. But we'll see what's going on. Can you guys see? Hopefully you guys are good. Oh, that's not the right one.
About this Brazilian game where you find men entangled in each other.
Yeah, it's a bit more than that, but yeah.
That's why you want me to go.
Yeah, it'll be really good, bro.
Jiu-jitsu?
Yes, bro.
You mean this one?
Yeah.
No, man. That's gay.
No, it's not.
Jiu-jitsu is gay.
It's not gay, bro. Honestly, it's not gay.
Men rolling.
Yeah.
That's gay.
No, like even when like
I would say it on camera.
No.
Jiu-jitsu is gay.
No. So look, if someone's gonna attack you, the way to defend yourself in jiu-jitsu would be to get into guard.
No,
and
you're not helping us.
See how gay you look.
He messed us up.
Yeah, you're right. It's pretty gay.
That man messed us up.
Oh, you're talking about this Brazilian game where you find men entangled in each other.
Yeah, it's a bit more than that, but yeah.
That's why you want me to go.
Yeah, it'll be really good, bro.
Jiu-jitsu?
Yes, bro.
You mean this one?
Yeah.
We got to work on our marketing, bro.
Man, that's gay.
No, it's not.
Jiu-jitsu is gay.
We got to work on our marketing, bro. That man, he's like, let me just open my legs up. That reminds me of he who shall not be named. Apparently, he was calling the channel out. Well, calling me out. Are you watching? He who shall not be named. You said you're going to beat me up? How? You can't even shrimp. How you going to beat me up? How you gonna beat me up, bro? Oh, you can't even comment. You can't even comment on the channel. Just make another video. Make a response video to this video. I heard you got upset because I made I made a little joke saying I'm gonna get a little parrot. I want a little parrot on my shoulder that said, that can say some stuff. It was a joke, kinda. Now I might actually buy a parrot. Now I actually do want a parrot. I want a parrot. I'm gonna teach that parrot everything. I'm not a stalker. I'm not a creep. I'm not a stalker. I'm not a creep. I'm gonna teach that parrot. Don't let me get some money, bro. If Trump give me that money, we might have a parrot on the live stream. we might have a parrot on the live stream. That would be the biggest waste of my money, though. Why would I buy a parrot and train it to say everything he who shall not be named would say? That would be terrible. I don't think I'm that vindictive, am I? We've been talking about Roberto a lot. Let me watch this clip real fast, and we'll see how much they've raised since yesterday. If you guys didn't know, he's in need of some surgery, so he has some crowdfunding, however you want to say that. Like, it's not a GoFundMe exactly, but he did get taken out in this video. That was nice. That was a nice foot sweep. Can't play that music. You know they got you when they got in slow motion, though. Yeah, the hand on the throat. Jesus Christ. What throw is that? I don't even know if that was the proper technique, but it was working. 2. That was a good takedown. Legitimately. Let's see. What was the name of the thing? I don't know my history. Runner. Let's see, Roberto. What was the name of the... Shoot, give me a second. I gotta find out the thing. What was the name of the thing? I got it in one of my videos. Give me 1 second. Let me find this. They were trying to raise around $30,000, so we're gonna see how much they ended up raising so far. And what I'll do, I'll post a link if I can find the link again. Okay, where's the link at? I'll post the link again. Free Funder. Okay, that was the name of it. Free Funder. Is this the right one? Okay, we got it. I'm gonna post a link in the chat. So if you guys would like to donate, let's see, they've raised $10,000, 939, which is 30% of what they wanted to raise, 36%, and we still trying to get to 30,000. So we'll post that in there. If you guys would like to share that or donate to it, go ahead. We've had a couple people in the live stream donate, so just do your best, people. I'll pin it in the chat. There you go. Where's my video at? Yeah. So if you guys would like to donate or share, please. We did donate. A couple of us donated, so I'm not going to force anybody to donate. Especially in this economy, do what you can do. Yeah, if you ain't got the money, don't donate. So again, hamstring surgery is what he needs. So a couple people on the live stream have donated pretty generously. we got Alliance. They're doing something. I don't know what they're doing over there. They making money over there in Brazil.
Empresarial. Então, a primeira jornada comercial que embarquei com o Fábio foi eu acho que temos 30 anos, ou 28, fizemos masterclasses.
30 years.
Masterclasses essas que influenciaram as artes marciais no globo, porque na época eu penso que não existiam academias ou professor de jiu-jitsu. Então quem queria aprender jiu-jitsu era obrigado a comprar essas fitas de VHS e produzimos essas masterclasses, que hoje é um grande trend no mercado e teve um grande êxito, né?
Foi um sucesso total. A gente fez 15 volumes de VHS, eram as minhas técnicas favoritas de cada fundamento do jiu-jitsu. A gente gravou na Holanda, foi muito legal e a gente vendeu isso no Brasil inteiro, no mundo inteiro, né?
Mais de 180 países.
Em mais de 180 países. E até hoje eu recebo muitos elogios dos professores de jiu-jitsu que ensinaram seus alunos através daquelas fitas.
Engraçado, eu também. Eu recebo até hoje e-mails, cartas de pessoas gratas por a gente ter unido energia para construir aquele projeto. Da trilogia, o segundo projeto foi quando lançamos o pay-per-view no Brasil. Para quem não sabe, pay-per-view é a máquina que sustenta a luta. Sem o pay-per-view não existiria boxing da forma que é, nem tampouco o UFC. E em março de 97 fizemos um evento aqui no Maxud, no qual eu produzi, e Fábio foi o protagonista. Naquele evento lançamos o pay-per-view. E agora vamos fazer a trilogia, o terceiro projeto que a gente não vai revelar ainda, também ligado à tecnologia e inovação.
Essa segunda foi uma das coisas mais marcantes da minha carreira, né? Foi a minha luta contra o Marquer no WVC 3, que foi...
Okay, they old people, bro. They over there reminiscing about the past, and I guess they make a lot of money over there. I hope all the people in Rio, Sao Paulo come together to help Leandro though. Come on, everybody. They got all these connections over there. I don't know if they're helping. Maybe they have been helping. We just don't know.
Why Russian wrestlers dominate in MMA? I say you reason. Americans people can't always train. They have to work in job, care about family, care about money, because everything is expensive here. But for Russian fighters, MMA is their life. They all day MMA. Morning wake up, practice. Breakfast, practice. Lunch, relax, practice. If American fighters do one practice, Russian fighters do 3 practice. Why Russian wrestlers dominate in MMA? I say you reason. Americans people can't always train. They have to work in job, care about family, care about money, because everything is expensive here. But for Russian fighters, MMA is their life. They all day MMA. Morning wake up, practice. Breakfast, practice. Lunch, relax, practice. If American fighters do one practice, Russian fighters do 3 practice. Why Russian?
Yeah, I can't deny that. I mean, that's what the young jiu-jitsu guys do. Young jiu-jitsu grapplers do too. They'll teach and probably teach a couple classes and make money that way, and train. Some of us used to just go to school and train, or go to, train in the morning, 7 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., go to work, go back and train again. At least 2, you can at least get 2, depending on your school, you should, if you're young enough and you got the drive, you should at least be able to get 2 training sessions in. And if you're teaching at the gym or doing have some other source of income, you can get 3+ classes in. And honestly, I mean, you don't need to be training so much before, you can't even see my face, but you don't even need to be training so much, maybe before your tournaments, you do a camp. Before Worlds or ADCC, you do a camp, but you don't need, it's almost better to be doing more skill work or building some strength or something when you're not in the competition mode. But that is true. Those other countries, that's why the European countries are getting so good so fast. They have these national teams, they get sponsorship, they get coaching, they just get more support. But when you here in America, if you're not at a big team, you know, you're not at AOJ or Atos or something like that, good luck getting some support or just having good coaching usually. So that can be tough. So just those European countries usually tend to have that infrastructure for the national team. You know, they got all the flights. They got all your flights ready for you. You got your outfit, your gear. You feel like a proper team, you know. But when you here in America, you by yourself. That's something I learned. You by yourself. You ain't got no team. You ain't got no teammates. I'm sounding jaded over here. We got Marcelo. He did a little interview. If you guys saw the thumbnail, we have Marcelo in the thumbnail. We're gonna try to listen in on some of that interview without getting hit with the copyright, because, you know, we're monetized now. We gotta hold ourselves to a different standard now. We can't just be watching content we don't have some rights to anymore. Although we can still react to it, we just can't blatantly be sitting there watching all of it. So let's see what Marcelo has to say, and hopefully we can get to that interview on, I believe it's on YouTube, hopefully.
He was probably the biggest name on that day, and to win that, I felt like that's when everything changed. That was the moment that everybody kind of looked me different. Or maybe I can try the butterfly guard, and I put one hook from there with the butterfly guard. But then I felt like my opponent still can move forward, and then I put the other hook, getting the X, you know what I mean? And then I felt like my opponent now, he cannot kick, and now he cannot step forward. It would be fun if I can tell you that I don't know the rules in the ADCC. You know?
No one does.
If you ask me for all the points scored in the ADCC, I don't know.
For you to, you know, look across the mat at that guy who's so much bigger and believe in yourself to be able to go out there and compete. What's that mentality
We see
like?
you, Marcelo.
I believe I have to give a credit to.
Nah, don't do that to us.
Everybody knew he was probably the biggest name on.
We see you, Marcelo. These girls taking over the sport. They taking over the journalism, the podcast. These girls taking over, bro.
That day, and to win.
They're gonna take over the live stream game in a little bit. They're gonna have 500 views, 500 active viewers in their live stream. I know I can't compete with them girls, cause they put their feet out. I can't compete with that. They had that French manicure. Lights out for me. I can't compete with these girls. Yeah, Marcelo telling all his secrets to that girl. Marcelo telling all his secrets to that girl. Now, I couldn't get Marcelo. It would be impossible for me to get Marcelo on this podcast or live stream. But she gonna get all his secrets. She would get all of Mush's secrets and all of LOL Snap secrets too. She would get all them she put them on that couch. They started singing. She have her toes hanging out. They started singing. But that's just the name of the game, bro. That's just the name of the game over here. But shout out to the girlies taking over the social media space. You know, I support that. Are they going to put me on the couch too and have their feet out with me? This is a family show. Professional show too. We got Kron Gracie. He's, I guess he got the boot from UFC. Did the UFC give him the boot because of that performance? He's fighting in the Victory Fighting League, which I've never heard of. It's going to be Terminal 5, New York City. Okay. Versus Tom Picano. Okay. Well, let's hope he does better than the last fight he had. Yeah, let's hope. We got Igor Tanabe. What is he doing? He says 6 years ago, we left the USA with his wife pregnant with their son, not knowing if I would be able to keep training jiu-jitsu because I didn't have a job or a way of living. But God has been good to us, or so good to us. He brought incredible people into our lives. Who opened amazing opportunities. So many things happened during that time. I even stepped away from my dream of becoming a jiu-jitsu world champion to focus on MMA, which I think he was still fighting. But God knows everything, and here we are 6 years later, heading back to the U.S. with our babies for the biggest professional gi tournament in the world, the IBJJF Crown. Which is kind of sad that that's the biggest professional gi tournament, because it's almost too small. That's a shame to say that's the biggest gi tournament, professional gi tournament, which it maybe is monetarily. It might be the biggest tournament, really, but that seems like a shame. IBJJF, you guys need to do better. That's terrible. If the Crown is the biggest professional gi tournament, most people don't care about the Crown. We just want them to pay for the other tournaments that people are going to. Pans, Europeans, pay for those tournaments. No gi Worlds, no gi Pans. So he's doing the Crown. He's gonna have to fight Wrzinski though. I don't know how he's gonna do against Wrzinski. Wrzinski good, bro. We got Andres over here. Again, shout out to Andres. Andres was coaching me at ADCC. So, super helpful. I was out there by myself, bro. And then, I was just like, I saw Andres. I was like, yo, do you mind coaching me, bro? I know you're here with a student, but if you can make an opportunity, if you can make some time, could you please just be in my corner? And that helped me a lot, man, because, they try to set me up over there. Yeah, they setting me up, and I think one match, a random dude just sat down in my corner. I was like, "What the hell are you doing?" So I was looking pitiful out there, bro. So again, shout out to Andres for helping.
Understanding the hand fighting still applies. I need to get to a position in which I could start building up into position. If I can stand all the way up with a leg and take it off of the ground, I win. Uh-oh. If we get into some type of a scramble where I'm here, this is also a win. I've wrestled up on my opponent effectively. I automatically win. If he puts me on my back, he hasn't won. The game just changes. Okay? I am no longer looking to wrestle up. I'm looking to just entangle the legs in any way I can. I'm looking to become top player, or I'm looking to submit. So you can use all the concepts from the previous games, okay? But you can really play it however you want. So my goal is to stay seated. But if he puts me on my back, I'm looking to get inside the legs, and I am using that to either become top player or finish my opponent. Now, for the person on top, once again, we're here. If I can put him in a front headlock or chest to back, it's not a win. It really just becomes the previous game. I'm looking to either submit or get the hooks in. So we're still doing all the same stuff in the previous game, but we're going to take it further. We're going to try to actually advance our position. Whether we're seated or standing, the hand fighting still applies. I need to get to a position in which I could start.
You guys know Andres is really big on ecological, so that's what he likes to do, so he can do that. We got man, you guys know I like Helen. She can't punch though. She definitely can't go the MMA route because she's had severe concussions over the years. Her and Kennedy Blades, so. She need to stay away from boxing and MMA, really.
The other hand, guys, that's what it is. I don't know where the arm is in space. But if I connect, I feel this.
She can't punch, bro. One. Helen, I don't know if it's going to work out. I'm sorry.
Good.
I'm sorry. You didn't pass the test, Helen.
You got one.
I'm sorry, Helen. You didn't pass.
I touched it a little bit.
No.
So this is what's weird is I don't know how to look, and every time I post a video doing it, everyone roasts me in the comments. But like how short I am, at least, this is weird. So like,
Okay, that was better, Helen. There you go, Helen. All right, I take back what I said earlier, Helen. I take everything back. I take everything back, Helen.
What'd you get off that?
600? 7? Okay, I take everything back. Okay, she might. That's 7. That's a strong punch. That's better than my punch.
Dang! So
800?
strong.
Nah, that thing broke it. That machine broke it. That machine broke it.
That was good.
That machine broke it.
Oh my god.
How they punching it so hard?
That wasn't too
That
bad.
thing
though.
broke it.
Dang.
It just felt bad when I hit it.
The other
that
hand,
broken.
guys.
That ain't
what it
working.
is. Don't know where the arm is in space.
That
But if I
machine is,
connect,
that
I
thing is
feel-
rigged. That thing is rigged.
That was good.
That thing is rigged.
Because I don't even think zero
No.
options.
That one was accurate.
I touched
This is rigged, bro.
So this is what's weird is I don't know how to look, and every time I post a video,
There was no
everyone
punching
posts
mechanics. She
comments
floating in the
how
air.
short I am at least. This is weird. So like, yeah, good.
That was a good punch,
That
though.
was good.
You keep your feet on the ground.
Daddy, whoa! What'd you get up?
That's where the power.
That machine, that thing ain't accurate, bro. No way. No way she throwing punches like that, bro.
Dang!
So strong.
No way,
Okay,
bro.
I'm laughing.
No way, bro. It's too slow.
Dude, that
That
was
punch is too
good.
slow to get that kind of reaction.
Oh my.
That was a bad one.
And that girl don't do nothing.
Dang.
That girl's a
It just felt
gymnast or
bad when I
something.
hit it.
The other hand, guys. That's what it is.
I'm calling BS on that machine. That ain't right.
How many surgeries have you had now?
Now 15.
15. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
I used to have like 3 in 1 year.
My God.
Yeah, 3 in 1 year.
That's harsh because the recovery from every surgery is like, what, 3 months before you can even start to move around again.
They would do surgery on my back, and the screws that they put in would break.
Oh, fuck.
And they broke it like 3 or 4 times in a row.
So why has it got progressively worse and better and worse and better?
And I had a herniated disc, right? And once they kind of like shaved that off, the rest of the disc just started falling. It's like you had a stack of cans, you pull one out, the rest fall. 'Cause I remember the last Olympia I did, I could barely stand on stage for like 2-3 minutes at a time. When I was pretty much sitting down that last Olympia.
Oh, wow.
I
I
would
didn't
go
know
out
that.
there and pose, and as soon as I came on stage, I would go to the back, and just sit down.
You're in that much pain.
I was in a ton of pain.
How many surgeries have you had now?
Now 15.
I wonder if Ronnie, if he never had surgery, you think he would have been better off, or would he just, it was inevitable? I really wonder that. Because, like he said, he had the first herniated disc shaved, but say he never had that. I mean, he still would have had some pain, but he's in pain regardless. He's still in pain, but he definitely had better mobility back then, right? So I really wonder. I guess this, just kind of a thought experiment, but we'll never know. That's why I tell you guys, take care of yourselves, take care of your health, eat healthy, be safe, make good decisions. I tell you guys that all the time, but you guys don't listen to me. Yo, Mush, what's up? Yeah, what if he took a rest day? Yeah, what if he took a rest day? What if he didn't lift that 800 pounds? What if he didn't go to the chiropractor? He went to the real doctor. There's so many what ifs, He definitely exacerbated. He was lifting. Do you think Ronnie Coleman was listening to the doctor? Yeah, Mush is right. Yeah, recovery. I've been taking a couple days off so I can recover. Back in the day, they were just like, you would compete and they would tell you got to go back to training on Monday. Now I take a little bit of time off. He's blaming everyone but himself. No, that's his. Yeah, it's for sure. That's his fault. Nobody told him to lift that heavy ass weight. Nobody told him to, he was lifting right after that surgery. How you blow screws out? He was trying to squat. If he had just pulled back a little bit, he would be way better off. Because there's Mr. Olympias that's still moving. Look at Lee Haney, Dorian Yates, Jay Cutler. All of them guys look better than Ronnie Coleman. The only person that's not looking better than Ronnie Coleman is Flex Willer. He's had a lot of success. I feel like that's what's going to happen to Gordon a little bit, or what has happened to Gordon. These guys are going to have some great success, but at what cost? They definitely taken some of that lifespan, but maybe it was worth it. I don't know. I'm over here drinking my tea. Drinking my tea, trying to be healthy. We got Mark Coleman. Mark Coleman, Mark Coleman kind of almost is very similar situation as Ronnie Coleman. I mean, obviously they're both named Coleman. They got the Coleman last name, but I think he had hip surgeries or some other stuff. But he's still moving, bro. Look at Mark Coleman's still moving. They're probably the same age, in their 60s. He moving. He partying too. He be out there partying. But look, he out there. He be wrestling and boxing. He doing good. Look at him. Now he didn't beat his body up like Ronnie Coleman did.
Shit. There you go. Good. 2. 1, 2, 3, 2.
He still got some power too.
There you go. 1, 2, 3. You're fucking up. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 2.
He loaded up. He can still knock us out.
Connor, give him that pad. Connor, give him that pad.
He can still knock us out.
Give him that
Don't
pad.
let that old man grab you.
Give Harrison that pad.
What do you got? 2, 3, 2.
Don't let that old man grab you. He got old man strength. He gassing out. He gassing out though. Woo.
There you go.
He's still. Now he can't twist his hips no more. That hip surgery got him. That hip replacement got him. Don't grapple. Don't wrestle. Don't wrestle. Don't wrestle. Don't wrestle.
Come on.
Mark Coleman, he that's a young guy, bro.
Fuck. So
That's good, man. Don't let him. That's a real old man strength right there, bro. That ain't you don't play with that. Yeah, don't play with that.
Start using the X guard, and how did you kind of fit it into your game?
I was a big a deep half guard player. There's a technique that they call in Brazil like a throw in the garbage, and then from that deep half guard coming up with the leg over the shoulder. Or maybe I can try the butterfly guard, and I put one hook from there with the butterfly guard. But then I felt like my opponent still can move forward, and then I put the other hook, getting the X, you know what I mean? And then I felt like my opponent now he cannot kick, and now he cannot step forward. It's the type of technique that I was able to do with gi and no gi. That's a big understand of me. I need to choose a move that I can do for both.
Yeah,
how did you first start using the X guard, and how did you kind of fit it into your game?
I was a big.
Much I know you spill the secrets with that girl. Danny Chopper definitely gonna spill his secrets. If she put you on the couch and have her toes pointing towards you, Danny Chopper gonna cave in. The Zens, yeah, all they do is game and smoke. That's what all the jiu-jitsu guys, the young guys now, they all they do is drink White Monster and pop Zens. Yeah, I ain't say pillow talk. I said she gonna have you on the couch, the interview couch, Mush. She gonna have you on her podcast, spilling all the secrets, man. I know Danny Chopper already gone. Danny Chopper can't defend himself. Danny Chopper already. Danny Chopper must go. You gonna let a couple secrets slip out. Look, she got Marcelo telling all his secrets. Nah, Danny Chopper, she got you, bro. Yeah, she a little bit thinner than the last girl. She gonna get Danny Chopper. Danny Chopper ain't gonna be able to defend himself. She gonna look at Danny Chopper with them fake eyelashes on. He gone. Danny Chopper gone. Danny Chopper gone. Yeah, we got that one right there.
Song before a match.
Probably I Run by Haven.
If you weren't wrestling, what sport would you play?
Soccer, because that's what I played like my whole life.
Who's the funniest guy on the team?
Dawson Bundy.
What's your guilty pleasure food after a match?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Dream vacation spot?
Switzerland, because of the mountains.
What's a random skill you're secretly good at?
Maybe Fortnite.
If you could have dinner with any celebrity, who are you picking?
Probably Coach Kale.
Oh, that's lame.
Best piece of advice you have received?
Always try to be positive. Hi, I'm Marcus Blaze. I wrestle 133 and I'm a true freshman.
Go-to hype song before a match?
Probably I Run by Haven.
If you weren't wrestling, what sport would you play?
Man, I love my wrestlers, but bro, come on, wrestlers, please. Wrestlers, please. Please, you guys need some seasoning or something. You guys need some seasoning over there, bro. Well, they got rid of Starachi. They got rid of Starachi, and who else was over there? Aaron Brooks. That's it. Is Aaron Brooks still over there? And Gable was never over there. Yeah, they got rid of all the seasoning. Not to say those guys had seasoning either, but man, they need some personality or something. Somebody help those boys over there. I guess the girl asking questions. I mean, it's PA too, everybody. Shout out to all my people in PA. It ain't nothing. there ain't nothing to do over there, man. Shout out to PA, bro. Happy Valley. God, dog. Every time I go to PA, I be like, man, when am I about to leave? Get me out of this place. Every time I go to PA, I can't wait to leave. As soon as I cross over from New Jersey to PA, I'm counting down the time. All right, when are we heading back? And I got family in PA. And I still can't wait to get back. Man, PA, bro. They good people over there, man. But, man, Jesus Christ, man. I don't know what to say, man. Daddy Choppa said I'm right. What am I right about, Daddy Choppa? About the girl with on the couch with the feet out? We talked about this. The OnlyFans girls are taking over the sport. Ain't nothing to do in PA. Yeah, all you can do is wrestle. There's nothing else fun to do over there. Wrestle and eat. You know, I ain't never seen a skinny person in PA. All these OnlyFans girls taking over the sport. So, you know, that's just the way it is. She gonna start her live stream soon. Her no-gi live stream. You can sign up for it on OnlyFans for probably about $2.99. Danny Chopper gonna be over there. Jason Whitfield gonna be over there. She got the show your own gi on. She in California. She in California over there. All right, everybody on the stream over there in California, watch out. Who is this girl? For research purposes. She does music and something else, comedy. Rule 30. What's Rule 34? What's Rule 34? Is that from if you know, you know? Shoot. Is that from the laws of what are the laws I'm thinking of? You know, the book. Probably better I didn't know. Not the laws of power. Something else? Okay. Oh, she definitely on OnlyFans. Oh, she messing with the brother? Leave that brother alone. Nah, leave that man alone. Nah, brother, get away from her. Oh, she embarrassing her family. Yeah, I don't like that weird behavior, bro. Nah, leave her. Get off her, brother. Get off her. Arrest her. He look like he in the Navy. Man, some of these girls, you know, they gonna waste your time and energy. If she was the guy, this wouldn't be endearing. Yeah. Oh no. She had to arrest her ass or his ass, whoever. We saw some of this stuff. Where the hell am I? This kind of reminded me of the Leandro Lowe situation. Not to make a joke of it, but it kind of reminded me of that. You know, for average people, they don't understand jiu-jitsu. So, you know, if they hear you're an expert in martial arts, you know, they're gonna have some preconceived notions about you.
Way to hog all the waves, you wave hog!
I don't understand, man.
I said, way to hog all the waves, dude!
I'm black belt, man. What are you gonna do?
I don't give a shit about you and your black belt, man. It's called respect. And out here, you gotta start. Hey! What the? Hey, get off me, man! What the fuck?
Full mount, man. I'm black belt.
Fuck you and your black belt, dude!
99th.
Hey! Wait on.
You know what I just remembered in the trial? You know, they were hyping up Leandro Lowe. He's a world champion, blah, blah, blah. The other motherfucker trained too. The other motherfucker was trained in martial arts too. He was a purple belt. He did jiu-jitsu too. I'm pissing myself off, bro. That guy was trained too. And he had a gun. That's crazy, bro. We got this dude over here training with the OnlyFans girls. This is what Mush be doing when he's not on the stream. He'll be giving us private lessons. This makes jiu-jitsu look bad, to be honest. This makes jiu-jitsu look bad. Now, he might be having fun after this, though. He might be doing some fun stuff over there later. She just rolling around, hugging. Oh, she don't know what she's doing. You know, them dancers, bro. Them dancers. Those dancers, bro. This how Danny Chopper gonna be rolling with that girl from the podcast. She's like, do whatever you want to.
It is, little fly.
She said, do whatever you want. It says how MFers were hoping Tracy Cortez fight would go. Well, I guess it didn't go too well. Some of these girls, some of these fighter girls got OnlyFans too. That's a technique, I guess. She got her kid running around in the background. Why your kid running around in the background like that? Her kid running around in the background, traumatized. That kid doesn't seen too much stuff already. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry you got to be raising this generation, son. Guys, be in your kids' life if you can. I mean, some of you just got to pay the child support. That's just some of you just go ahead and pay the child support. But if you could be in your kids' lives, please be in your kids' lives, everybody. We got Ronaldo meeting with the president. The president been in trouble lately. He always in trouble. Can't play that song, but you know he's over there making Ronaldo laugh. That's the laugh you gotta have. You gotta have a couple $100 million to laugh like that. When you poor, you can't laugh like that. You can't afford to laugh like I can't afford to laugh like that. That's the rich laugh right there. We can only imagine what that feels like. Someone says, I thought Donald Trump was 6'3". Ronaldo, how tall is Ronaldo? Someone says, I thought the same thing, but Ronaldo is 6'1". Well, he's wearing. They were wearing this kind of similar shoe. Donald Trump might be 5'11". He's a short king. That's how nowadays. If you less than 6 foot, you're a short king now. Someone said old age. Maybe it's possible he shrunk a little bit. We got some pictures from the One Championship. You know, we can't watch those videos on this live stream. One Championship, terrible company with their copyright. But you know, Lovato got that omoplata on there. Victoria says bicep surgery. She's 3 months post-op bicep surgery. So she got a nice little indentation there. I don't know how she tore her bicep. Ooh. Don't worry, Victoria. I'll help you with your recovery, Victoria. I'll help you with your recovery, girl. Don't worry. I'll massage that bicep for you. I'll get into there. I'll get into that crevice for you. I'll get the crevice right here, everybody. The crevice right here in the bicep, in the armpit right there. I'll get in that crevice right there. She needs somebody to massage the scar tissue. That's all I'm saying. Come on, everybody. Get your mind out the gutter. Come on, everybody. You know, we're a family channel sometimes. We got some of the girlies. They got not just the girlies, some of the guys and girls. They got their money from USA Wrestling. All right, so USA Wrestling got some money. Where's USA Judo's money? I ain't never seen a judoka with a check. Do they give you checks in USA Judo? Do you get a check from USA Judo Mush if you win Worlds or something? Let me zoom in on her check. Oh, Kennedy, you got that money, girl. She got NIL. She make more money than this, but that's a nice little chunk of change though. Mush says, I don't know. Yeah, you might find out, Mush. But listen, they've been handing out $15,000 checks, Mush. That's 30, 60 right there. $60,000 right here. It says, great night in NYC celebrating some of America's best wrestlers. Thank you to the Living the Dream Medal Fund stewards for giving USA wrestlers the support and incentive. Oh, it must have gone to all the wrestlers, Mush. All the wrestlers that went to the World Championships got $15,000. That's not bad. That's more than IBJJF ever going to pay. They're world champions. Unless you win Absolute or something. They pay for giving USA wrestlers the support and incentive they need to keep training, chasing big goals, and putting America on top of the world stage. World's medalists and big check recipients include Kylie Welker, Kennedy Blades, maybe he has a medal, Trent Hidley, and Robbie Smith. You make us all proud. It says the Living the Dream Fund is a program of USA Wrestling. Let me see. Can we find this? Let me do some research over here. Okay, let me check this out real fast. See what's going on over here. The Living the Dream Fund awards stipends for gold medal, silver medal, and bronze medal finishes at the World Championships and Olympics. So, damn, Mush, we should have just wrestled, bro, or done judo. Should have just wrestled. Now, we wouldn't have NIL though. That's the only issue. If you could wrestle now. Like, say you could take your skill and put it in a younger body. We'll take you back to high school, freshman in high school, but you got all your knowledge. Would you still go the judo route, or would you go the wrestling route, Mush? You know, with the possibility, like 2025, you're a freshman. You have all your skill that you have now. Plus, you know, you're a freshman. You can work on your judo skills. You can work on your wrestling skills. Or heck, you could go back the jiu-jitsu route. Like 2025, we're gonna take you back to high school. We're gonna make you into not a new person, but we're gonna take your younger version and put it to nowadays, to 2025 now. You're a freshman. You can pick whatever sport you want. You're a freshman in high school, but you have all the knowledge. Yeah, not all the. You got all your skill and knowledge of jiu-jitsu and wrestling, or jiu-jitsu and judo. And you're a freshman in high school. Like, what route do you think you would take, if that makes any sense? Because let me zoom in for everybody so they can see what Living the Dream Fund is giving. Yeah, zoom in. There we go. So World Championships, if you get gold, you get $50,000. Silver, $25,000. Bronze, $15,000. Olympic gold, $250,000. Silver, $50,000. Bronze, $25,000. I feel like it would be hard to beat wrestling, man, because you would have NIL possibilities. You know, you could make six figures. You can make six figures. I think the NIL, you can make money in high school. Mush says it's tough between wrestling and judo. Probably wrestling because you get a free education. You get free education, Mush, and NIL. You're gonna get the honeys. You forgot about that, Mush. You're gonna get the honeys on campus. Judo people ain't getting no honeys on. Not like that. You gonna be. I mean, shoot, you gonna get girls in high school and girls in college. That's true. Well, yeah, they are. Yeah, everybody's weird. The wrestling, bro. Yeah, it depends on the school. I mean, of course, you're gonna have a couple Bo Nickels and some weirdos. Srirachi. You gonna have Srirachi. You might have Srirachi staring at you in the shower, but you might have to tell Srirachi no. Leave me alone, Srirachi. Get away from me, Srirachi. Because when Srirachi want to party. Yeah. The only brother I like over there, Ed Roof was okay, I think, and RBY. What other brother was over there? What's the other guy? This is like the older guy. I can't remember his name. There was like another guy, but I mean, between Srirachi and Aaron Brooks, bro. Yeah, RBY don't even because Srirachi was bothering RBY. Yeah, RBY couldn't wait to get out. He went to Mexico to get away from Srirachi. I like RBY though, but yeah. Yeah, bro. I guess you didn't hear. Let me see if I can pull some of that stuff up for you. They said he was taking pictures of some of the guys and stealing their stuff, and bullying people, hitting on the underage girls. Well, he was. Let me read this real quick. Yeah, well, I did a whole video on that, but it's so long ago now. It says former teammates, women allege misconduct from wrestler coach Carter Srirachi. About to say Coach Srirachi. They think they. Well, when you winning. Now listen, they didn't get rid of him until after he won the five NCAA titles. So he was doing pretty good out there. Srirachi said, "My dad's white." That didn't help though. We'll read this real quick just to let you guys in on what was going on with Srirachi. Some of this is from this year actually. This year wrestler Penetration State took an L this year. Not just Penetration State, but their RTC. Carter Srirachi, Aaron Brooks, What's the kid? The kid that was fighting the cops. There was a kid. I can't remember the kid's name. Braden Davis. Kyle Snyder. He definitely got that. And I was so happy when Nate Jackson got his ass. I was happy, bro. Because Nate Jackson deserved that. Let me read this real quick, Mush. Guys, make sure you're liking this video if I got to read all this crap, bro. You know I be stuttering and messing up the words. Can't even see. Says, over the past few weeks, speculation surrounding former Nittany Lion Carter Strachey has surged among Penn State wrestling fans. That reminds me, we got a Rutgers story. Somebody who told me about Rutgers. We got to look at Rutgers too. Says the controversy stemmed from a post of his former teammate Bo Bartlett and his wife Sydney Bartlett, alleging the 5-time national champion, the first one to do that, was the subject of a Penn State police investigation. The Daily Collegian obtained texts confirming the Penn State University Police and Public Safety, I guess whatever public safety they have going on, was investigating an incident regarding a break-in and theft of Bartlett's locker in the Lorenzo Wrestling Center. Strachey was stealing his shit, bro. Last December, which Bartlett believes was an act of retaliation by Strachey. In late 2024, last year, the Bartletts alleged that they were made aware of a sexual assault allegations against Strachey. Sydney, Bartlett's wife, said this wasn't the first she heard of it. Jane, a woman who requested anonymity due to concerns about unwanted attention, told the Collegian Strachey first began pursuing her via Instagram direct messages in 2023 when she was 17 and Strachey was 22. I have heard from my own sources, you know, this is the Alec News Network. I heard from my own sources that Strachey had a history of doing this kind of stuff, you know, reaching out to young girls and, you know, interacting with them inappropriately, allegedly. She says Strachey invited her to his home in the LWC, the Lorenzo Wrestling Center sauna, multiple times, knowing her age. If that ain't Diddy behavior, I don't know what is. So he's inviting this underage girl to the sauna. Now, maybe he was offering to help her cut weight. I don't know. It's possible. Probably not. I'm doing this in an attempt to stop my assailant from attacking more young girls. After arriving for her freshman year at Penn State, she accepted Strachey's invites to the LWC gym. She probably thought he was going to help her with her wrestling. Oh no, that poor girl. Where he met her at night alone or with a training partner present. She says Strachey allowed her into the wrestling team's locker room and sauna on multiple occasions. He had groomed me to feel comfortable with him, Jane said. The whole experience feels extremely manipulating. In the fall semester, she visited Strachey's home. Oh no, this girl was cooked. She visited Strachey's home after he invited her to watch a movie where she alleges Strachey assaulted her twice. She said the last time she saw him after that night was when she asked him to purchase her an emergency contraceptive pill the next morning. Oof. Strachey, that's not a good look. Not a good look. Oof. That's tough. If they got the receipt too, they probably got the receipt on him. She says, I didn't do all the things I should have done to press charges against him because I was young and really scared, she said. I didn't want to accept what had happened. After processing the experience, she said she began confiding in her friends and others who had similar stories about Strachey. Mutual connections even brought her story to the Bartletts. So she wasn't alone in this. The conversation was the last straw for Sydney, who informed Strachey's girlfriend of the story she had heard by December. Why didn't you tell her earlier? I called her and told her everything I knew. and that I didn't know if it was true, but I felt she should know. Sydney said, after the allegations became as severe as they did, I knew I had to, at the very least, let her know. Sydney said she responded by thanking her and expressing a desire to end her relationship with Strachey. A few days later, Bo said he entered the locker room at LWC, the Lorenzo Wrestling Center, whatever that's called, to find his locker had been broken into and over $1,000 of his property, including a watch and shoes, was missing. Bo reached out to his teammates asking if they had seen his stuff, and they told him about multiple occasions of Strachey stealing from their lockers in the past. Former teammates shared examples of items they claimed were taken by Strachey, including a pair of custom shoes that were allegedly found in Strachey's possession while he denied taking them and leaving with teammate scooters. It felt like an act of retaliation, Bo said. Bo said he spoke to multiple coaches who he felt didn't understand the situation when he was seeking an answer to who broke into his locker. They kept asking if I found my stuff, but none of them questioned who took it, Bo said. One exact quote I remember was, "Oh, you're really upset about this." After speaking to Penn State wrestling coach Kel Sanderson, we're talking about Strachey. A little snap, where you been, bro? I don't feel right unless somebody calls me a jabroni in the morning. Bo talked to Sanderson, Coach Kel Sanderson, and then decided to open a police investigation into his lost items. This is all last year. While Sanderson stated the program would support whatever decision Bartlett made to investigate the incident, Bo said it felt to him more like a public relations comment than real care. I mean, Kel Sanderson only cares about winning. Scoring points and winning. According to text messages, not to make fun of the situation, according to text messages obtained by the Collegian, investigators pulled the LWC security footage and found that only 2 men had entered the locker room between the time Bartlett last saw his missing items, Strachey and Tyler Kasich, who entered the room simultaneously. Since the footage didn't show the missing items in Strachey's hands, the investigators required an admission of guilt from Strachey or Kasich to initiate actions against them. Investigators spoke with Kasich but told Bo they didn't receive any useful information from the conversation. Penn State police were unable to contact Strachey over the course of nearly 6 months of the 6 months investigation. They couldn't find Strachey even though he was wrestling every day. Bo said since they couldn't get an admission of guilt from Strachey, the case was closed and referred to student conduct. Says a public information officer confirmed the investigation that they investigated a theft allegation through their criminal investigations unit. Since the Bartletts went public with their frustrations with Strachey, former teammates of Strachey and Penn State students have come forward with stories of their own uncomfortable interactions with the wrestler. Everyone who spoke with the Collegian echoed fear in having their names public while speaking about Strachey. Yeah, you don't be scared of that motherfucker. Nope. You don't need to be afraid of him. Said I'd have to put hands on Carter. Yeah, you would have to. You would have to fuck him up. You can't. I don't care if he's a 5-time state or national champion. Fuck him, bro. You can't treat people like crap and be doing that stuff to underage girls like that. Says Bo and Oliver, a former teammate who requested anonymity due to fear of retaliation, alleged Strachey took non-consensual explicit photos of them in the Nittany Lions locker room. So now see this is where Strachey, well, he definitely was messing up, but he thought he was untouchable. He got his wake up call, as Mush said. I'm gonna call it a melanated wake up call. That's what I'm gonna say. For our TV audience, says Bo said the photos were reported to Sanderson along with the theft, but nothing came of it from the coach. So Strachey allegedly was taking pictures of these boys in the shower, in the locker room, and taking their stuff. That's terrible behavior. I walked out of the shower to a snapshot from Strachey of me naked. So you taking pictures of him? Yeah, that's terrible. You can't do that. Bo said the team had a Snapchat group chat that he filled with those kinds of pictures of teammates. That they need to lock his ass up. I hate to say that about a brother, but Starachi need to be punished. Kel Sanderson has been a dirtbag. He did Bubba Jenkins wrong back in the day. Bubba Jenkins and Bobby Douglas. Does Bubba Jenkins have a book out? Because I do have the Bobby Douglas book. I was going to do a video on it, but my wrestling videos didn't do too well on YouTube. I did one on Jordan Burroughs and then one on David Taylor. But, it's so hard to get footage, wrestling footage. UWW doesn't play around. So they reported to Coach Sanderson. Coach Sanderson didn't care. He just wanted his fifth NCAA champion. In practice, it says Bo and Oliver also relayed physical misconduct in the wrestling room by Starachi, both on and off the mat. In practice, Bo and Oliver said Starachi would constantly, here's the Diddy situation. I don't think you guys can even see. There we go. For my people that can't see. In practice, Bo and Oliver said Starachi would constantly grab their genitals. Dang, bro. I would have to fight Starachi. I would jump his ass. I would jump his ass. He can't beat two people. You gotta jump his ass. Give him a beat down. In practice, Bo and Oliver said Starachi would constantly grab their genitals. I don't think they would make that up. And place his fingers in their backsides during practices. Oliver also said Starachi became frustrated during a training match and strongly struck his head with his knee. Bo and Oliver and another teammate all told the Collegian that Starachi continued to touch other wrestlers inappropriately in the training room, sometimes in front of Sanderson. They also reported knowledge of rumors of Starachi's sexual misconduct and inappropriate interactions with minors. Rumors about sexual misconduct by Starachi have floated around Penetration State for the past few years, routinely arising on the anonymous social media app Yik Yak. Ava said she met Starachi through mutual friends during her freshman year in 2023. She said she was with a group of friends, all ages 16 and 17, while Starachi sent explicit images to them. She later stated that while she was at Starachi's house for a friendly visit, he sexually assaulted her as she attempted to leave. As I was leaving, he pushed his body up against mine and proceeded to touch me inappropriately without saying anything. You can't be doing that, Starachi. You black, bro. You can't be doing that. You know those girls are white too. Them girl, you can't be doing that. You ain't, bro. Listen, you black. I don't care what you think. You black. Can't be doing that stuff over there, bro. He should have been on his best behavior. Touching on white girls like that. Getting the rich. You say you look at his NCAA against PSU and laugh. What happened in his NCAA final? What happened in that final? I don't remember. Well, he won, but I think it was pretty close, wasn't it? Inappropriate. She said, I have kept quiet about these situations out of fear. I would be seen as just some random girl trying to ruin his career, which unfortunately he seems to be doing to himself. Starachi remained training with the team in State College as he prepared for his final X match on June 14th. This was only a couple months ago. Oh, he's saying Bubba Jenkins. Wait. Bubba Jenkins versus Taylor. Bubba Jenkins. He teched him. I like David Taylor though. I like David Taylor. But yeah, Bubba Jenkins. Yeah. Did he get teched? He got teched in the final. Well, what year was that? Freshman year? Sophomore? I don't remember what year that was. I wish I could play it, but I can't. You know you can't play NCAA matches, bro. Bo announced his plan to leave State College to join the New York City Regional Training Center rather than stick with the Nittany Lion Wrestling Center. I believe Starachi's out of there too. Bo said, it's a certain pervertedness that is just in every aspect of Starachi's life. And that's why I call him Diddy. It was a pin. Whether it's women outside of the mat or on the mat or with his teammates, it's a problem. So yeah, is that Lil Snap still here? I forget what happened. We just started talking about Starachi. It's not just Starachi. There's other crazy guys too, man. But yeah, we're talking about the living the dream fun, and would you choose wrestling or judo? And even though there's more money in wrestling, you got to deal with Starachi and Bo Nickel, Kel Sanderson. I do like Kel Sanderson as a wrestler, but as a person, you just got to deal with some. Who are these people? I don't know. None of these people on the board. We need JB on the board. Put JB on there. Or put me on the board. Let me make some real money. I'm joining the board of USA Wrestling, USA Judo, USA Grappling. I'm gonna pay my way in there. Let me make some money. I'm paying my way in. Sorry, we're full. Look at Kennedy. Look at Kennedy. She got her check down. She don't even care about that $15,000. She said that ain't shit. She make more with her NIL. Everybody else, she got 2 hands on that check. You can't cash that check in. That's just for show. Look at Kennedy. Kennedy she ain't feeling that. What's up, Kennedy? How you doing, girl? They need me. I'll be in there with the check, holding the check up for her. I got your check, girl. Don't worry. What's A-Rod up to? She over here thawing it up too. She says, "Work hard, play hard." Whose car is that? That's not my car. What you doing over there, girl? About to make some bad decisions? She about to go to her sponsor's house. That's she got her sponsorship. She got to earn that sponsorship. A-Rod's okay. If Mush wants her, he can have her though. I'm okay. If you guys want her, you guys can have her though. You guys can. Can't play. Oh, copyright. Meat, bro. Everybody, please keep this young man in your prayers. Please keep this young man in your prayers, okay? He got to get through the pregnancy, the birthing, and the postpartum. Please say a prayer. Please say a prayer for this young man over here. He might lose his hair. I can see Mika losing his hair. I can see Mika losing that hair really quickly. We got a special guest. Come here, buddy. Can I pick you up? Come here. We got Mr. Flinty. What's up, Flinty? Come here, Magic. Come here. Come here, Magic. Come here. Magic, come here. Magic. Come here. Come here, Magic. Come here. Come here. Magic. Come here, Magic. Come here. We got another. I can't get him on here. Jorge, what's up? He said he's going to start losing his hair after she has the baby. They're going to turn into old people overnight. That stress going to kill his hair alongside the supplementation. Plus the meat. You know, meat. I feel like a meat is. I just feel like she's clingy. Like Homer Simpson. Yeah. That hair going to be gone. That hair gonna disappear. Say a prayer for that young man, bro. He about to become a second. What's that called? What is that called? You know, what is that called? You know, he about to become a second class citizen in this house. And you know her name's on the lease. You know her name on the lease, and he driving her car. Say a prayer for that young man, everybody. Her name on the lease. If he mess up, he gonna be out on the street. The only upside is he can find a Brazilian girl like overnight. He can definitely find another American girl or Brazilian girl like this. That's for sure. He can find himself a jiu-jitsu girl quickly. He might have a couple. He might already have a couple lined up, to be honest. He can for sure find another. If he go, yeah, he could definitely find another girl. I think he'd be okay. Now, Meat, I don't think Meat. It's gonna be hard. I'm trying to figure out who wants to meet. Do you guys want to meet? I mean, some of you guys didn't want to meet without no kid. Now, when she has the kid, do you guys want her with the kid too? Jorge says she also owns everything they packed in the trash bags. That's true. Am I the only one that keeps bringing that up? I feel like I'm the only one that noticed that. Crickets. Mush, come on, Mush. Don't you? Somebody gotta take her. Who do you think would take her? It would have to be a Cuban a Cuban brother would have to take her. I mean, does anybody really want to follow up after Mika? I think we're okay. Balea, where you at, Balea? Balea, you done got everybody pleading the fifth over here, Balea. Nobody can answer a question over here. Yeah, who really wants to meet though? Mika gonna be okay. He Brazilian, he world champion, ADCC champion. He can find something out there. He can find something in Brazil, something in America. He gonna find something. Who could deal with a Meat? She only like world champions. What world champion want her? There's no world champion in jiu-jitsu or judo or wrestling. There's definitely no guy in wrestling. She too old for all those guys. Now if she like say she went to wrestling, she could have had Bo Bartlett or somebody, you know, somebody like that. She could have had Starachi. She could have had Starachi. She could have had Aaron. Yeah, she could have had her pick of guys in wrestling. Really, maybe not. I don't know if she want those weird guys. She's not gonna get no more jiu-jitsu guys though. That's it. I think after that, nobody want. Who would take a Meat though? On paper, she's an Olympian. Blah blah blah. That don't mean nothing to me. Yeah, I don't know who wants to meet after this, man. I'm sorry. Meat, you better stay in your relationship. You better hold on to that man. He might run back to Brazil though. I can see Mika. The only thing Mika messed up with, he brought her to Brazil. So she know everything. She know where he stay in Brazil. She know where his family is in Brazil. He messed up. He messed up doing that. He slipped up. So say things don't work out, he can't run away no more. She gonna put him on child support. Is there international child support? How does that work? Can we look that up real fast? How does that work? International child support in Brazil. Yeah, we got. I'm doing this research for you guys. It says international child support in Brazil is achievable through legal proceedings, potentially involving foreign courts or international treaties. Oh no. If paternity has not been legally established, this must be the first step. So He better be the pappy. Then she got to get a court order. And it says lawyers will determine the best course of action, which may involve proceedings in a Brazilian court or a foreign court. For a foreign child support order to be enforced in Brazil, it must be ratified by the Superior Court of Justice. Well, she's cooked, bro. So I like Mika, but it's kind of a liability for an American girl to be with a foreign man, in my eyes, because you don't know how the court system works down there in Brazil. You don't know the court system. You don't know the healthcare system. She don't know nothing. Her family probably tried to warn her. That's why they kicked her out, and she had to put all that stuff in a trash bag. Her family. Come on, her family's Jewish. Do you think her Jewish family was wanting her to marry this guy? Everybody out there, do you think this Jewish family wanted this Jewish girl to be marrying this random ass Brazilian guy? Does that make any sense? No, they wanted her to marry a lawyer, a good Jewish lawyer, good Jewish doctor, something, or dentist. Hey, dentist, that's a good career or something. But you think they wanted her to marry this guy? They about to learn. They gonna learn. Maybe I want them to prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong, young couple. Please prove me wrong. It says streamer Neon draws attention after failing lie detector question about black people. I'm gonna let these dogs out real fast, but I'm gonna listen to the video because it's out and open here.
Yes. True. Fuck.
Do you not like black people?
I love them.
No, it's yes or no. Do you like black people?
Yes.
No!
No, don't do that! That looks so bad! Yo, this shit is not. Yo, stop! Don't do that!
I knew I should have been whooped your ass.
What the fuck is...
What'd he say?
What do you smell?
The lie detector got his ass. Jorge says those Jewish. They asked what he does for a living. They said jiu-jitsu. Wait, give me a second. Wait a second. Where the trash bag at? I'm looking for a trash bag. I can't find it. I was looking for a prop. Yeah, she said. Mom's like, "What does he do? Is he a doctor, lawyer? No, he does jiu-jitsu." Here's the mom. Here you go. The mom gave her a trash bag. All right, hit the door. Get the fuck out of here. Here you go. Put all your clothes in that in the trash bag. This was from Target. I didn't go to Target. This is old. we still boycott Target in this house. Yeah, she, man, her family. I'm upset for her. I'm with the mom. Why are you marrying this boy? How much money he making jiu-jitsu? Oh, he don't work? What? Would you guys, this thing's all up in my face. Can I move this? Oh, I can. Let me just move that crap over. Yeah. Would you guys, I can't even see. Would you guys let your daughter marry a jiu-jitsu dude? I wouldn't. I wouldn't let her marry. I don't care what I did in jiu-jitsu. You sure you want to marry that guy, honey? He's broke. How about the doctor over there, or the dentist, or the lawyer, or the engineer? Go marry that guy. Who would give their daughter to a jiu-jitsu guy? Yeah, honey, go ahead and marry that jiu-jitsu guy. Just make sure you get all your clothes and put it in that trash bag real quick, okay? And never come back here again. That's crazy, bro. I'm with Jorge on that. I wouldn't let her marry Minka Galval. I would have, hey, baby, I know you love this guy. You know, it's okay you guys date, but, you know, if you want to, you can't marry this guy. What's his future? What's Mika Gaval's future? Can anybody answer that for me? What's his future? She should have gone with the judo guy. No, I'm not even saying do the judo guy. Yeah, not even a judo. There is no judo guy for her. There ain't no judo guys. I would have pushed her. Hey, you know, you do your sports, but I feel like you shouldn't have two athletes. You shouldn't have two professional athletes together. You know, I feel like she should have got a straight edge guy that, you know, had a regular job or something. Somebody's got to have consistency in their life, because, you know, Amit is a, you know, Olympic wrestler. You know, you're only going to have 2, maybe 3 Olympics in you. 4 Olympics tops. That's if you're super, super lucky. She gonna have, this might be the next Olympics. 2028 might be it for her. And Mika's accomplished a lot too, but what else is there for him? If he wants to make big money, I mean, if he would have to need an instructional course that's just like Gordon Ryan's or Danaher's to make $1 million, which most people are not going to do that, or have a big school like AOJ, which I don't think he's at the point where he's ready for that. At least one person in the relationship should be a cheerleader. Somebody's got to take care of that kid. Who's taking care of the baby? Who's gonna? I gotta go train, but I gotta go train. Who's gonna win that battle? I think LO Snap said whoever has got more money is gonna win that battle. So Mika's cooked, because Amit got more money than him. So he gotta watch the baby. He gonna be a stay-at-home dad, which I respect. But is that how you want to go out, Mr. Mika Gaval? I could be, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. I just don't think 2 athletes. Does anybody know a household with 2 athletes that worked out? You know, two current high-level athletes, professional athletes. I think that's tough. Who taking care of the kids? Amit already got kicked out of her mom's house. Who's gonna take care of the kid when they're training? Who gonna take care of the kid? That baby can't watch itself. I don't think I would trust Mika. I wouldn't trust Mika with no baby. I wouldn't trust Amit with no baby. I wouldn't trust either of those people with the baby by themselves. They need somebody to watch them and teach them what to do. They think they're gonna figure everything out themselves, but bro, I don't think that's possible, bro. They gonna screw that kid up. The dog's acting a fool out there. The dog's acting a fool out there. Yeah, I don't know what to say, bro. You know, I keep talking about it because, you know, they're so young. Maybe we can help some other young people out there. You know, I don't know. We got the video from the black belt that got upset. I'm gonna play that one more time, and then we'll go over the comments. You know, stuff happens, bro. Stuff happens, bro. Some of us get upset. Amit's parents won't take care of the half Brazilian baby. Why not? Well, technically, the baby is Jewish. That baby, that's a Jewish baby right there. That baby gonna have some good connections, man. Listen. That baby gonna have the door, financial door open everywhere. Reddit says, imagine the ego on this guy to not only throw punches after a great sub by a purple belt, but then get subbed again via triangle. Top that off by yelling, I'll kill you in a locked in triangle, and then saying a neck crank is dirty. I admit I'd not have let go of the triangle until this guy was asleep. Reddit, bro. People on Reddit don't even train. They don't even train. Excuse me smacking on this cookie, everybody. ASMR over here, bro. That's how you know I'm not AI. The cookie pretty good though. You know I'm not AI. AI don't got gray hair in his beard. Someone says he forgot the step where you start coaching them through this rookie black belt. You got some crazy black belts out there too, bro. Crazy purple belts, crazy black belts. Someone says, bro, imagine getting subbed, sucker punching the dude, and then getting subbed again. Who gave this dude his black belt? Higan Machado. Higan Machado. I need to stop. Someone says, I remember my buddy who started a year or so after me, who never taps me, put me in a solid armbar. After I tapped, he started making all these jokes and excuses like I let him submit me. And I had to stop him like, dude, you're training very consistently. I wasn't letting you submit me. You know I don't tap to BS. Yeah, sometimes you get caught, bro. It happens, man. Someone says POS is all I can say. Definitely kick this guy out of the dojo. I wouldn't listen to most of these people on Reddit, really. Who are these people on Reddit? It's like people on the live stream, the chat. You don't know who some of these people are. Did I tell you homeboy said he gonna beat me up? Homeboy, Buster, you still over here? Did I tell you homeboy said he gonna try to beat me up because I said I'm gonna get a parrot? I said I'm gonna get a parrot, put it on my shoulder. Put it right here on my shoulder during the live stream. Homeboy got upset. Oh boy. I'm not a stalker, I'm not a creep. I wanna get that parrot, bro. I'm gonna get that parrot and you can't stop me, bro. I'm gonna get that. Come here, buddy. Come here. Magic, come here. Magic. Come here, Magic. Come here. Come here, Magic. Oh, yeah. All right, one more dog. He's shy. Hey, buddy. Thank you, buddy. You sweet. Okay, that's our special guest for today, everybody. We had two special guests, the dogs. The puppies came through. You know, every now and again we get a special guest. What was I saying? I don't even know, man. Oh yeah, homeboy got upset at me. Homeboy gonna stay upset. Homeboy said he gonna beat me up, everybody. He said he gonna beat me up. Yeah. Is the microphone okay? We still connected. Trying to move this thing over. There we go. Who cares, bro? It happens, bro. People blow up sometimes. It's all right. Now, if it becomes a reoccurring thing, you got to get them out of there. But one time, you give them a warning, you know. Give them a warning. Hey, bro, you okay, man? Yeah, I don't really care about these Reddit people, though. We got a couple Flow Grappling episodes. Let's see what's going on. Real quick, give myself a little break. Drink some tea.
We're bringing back Guess That Grappler.
Oh no!
We got a big time Guess That Grappler, and this guy's a giga Chad, dude. Look at this hunk. Just an absolute weapon of a grappler right here. You know, everybody at home, drop your comments before we reveal it. Who do you think this is? This is 3 people. This is a 3 for.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, because it's Keith is in there. I feel like.
Is this Keith, John Blank, and Rafa Ferreira? Is my guess.
That's your guess?
Keith, John Blanc, Dominic Mejia.
Look at the chin on this guy, dude.
Yeah.
This guy's a hunk. You're at a club or a gym or anywhere, and this guy comes up and starts talking to your girlfriend. You're not doing shit about it, buddy.
Is this AI? AI made this?
No way. This is old school. Man versus the machine. I use Photoshop.
Wow.
Ron
Okay.
Henry, AI style.
Yeah.
Ron Henry style.
Yeah, dude. I went John Henry on this one.
Okay.
You guys want the reveal?
Okay, I'm certain that I see Dom Mejia.
Okay.
I see Keith hair, maybe. Looks like Keith's hair. Let's go.
I will
And then
say,
I admit, like the yeah, I can't tell after
That big hunky body. You can't quite.
Trey's not above taking out a tattoo as well. So that's, you can't just judge it off that.
Yeah, you can see I blacked out some rashy stuff.
Yeah, some rashy.
I actually even blacked out certain threads because I thought the thread, like the color of the threading, was a giveaway. So
That makes. Oh yeah. That's
Are we close? Are those?
you guys are pretty close.
Okay. John
Run it,
Blank,
what do we
Dom Mejia, and Keith Krikorian. That makes sense. I was thinking Rafa Ferreira in there, but
Yeah. Show them the results, Nikki. These boys nailed
There you
it.
go.
wow.
What a great job.
Wow.
Return. Everybody give it up. Everybody give it up for what
Let's
you've just
go.
done.
That was a
Let's
team
go.
effort. We got it.
Big time return of Guess That Grappler right there.
Would not have gotten John Blanc. Would have had some issues with the John Blanc. But
Yeah, who was locked in on John Blanc?
I think I said John
you.
Blanc right
BJJ.
out the way, right out the gate.
You just know those bicep veins?
Yeah. I just was like,
Straight
who
up.
else looks like that?
Yeah.
To be honest, who's a jack? Like I was like Ian Dabe. I was like, no, that looks like John
Look,
Blanc.
too jacked. And
Yeah.
also, I don't think he put a shirt on the entire event. I'm pretty sure he was just
Yeah.
shirtless. I
Yeah.
don't think he brought one. I thought it was
Off the
talked to
mat,
him.
on the mat, didn't matter.
In the bathroom. Yeah. But yeah, so a little Guess That Grappler back in the mix, Let me know in the comments. Did you guys know who it was? Did you not know who it was? And don't lie, dude. Don't lie to us in the comments. Some of you guys are nearing fibs in the comments, and
I'm not the biggest Flo. I'm not the biggest fan of that segment. I'm not the biggest fan of that kind of segment. My phone's about to die. I do want to play that Marcelo Garcia interview, but I'm not sure if we can get away with that. Let's see how far we can push the limits of this social media.
Everybody knew he was perfect.
Let me see how far I can push the boundaries over here before I get in trouble. Let's see. We'll play a little bit just to see what's going on.
The biggest name on that day, and to win that, I felt like that's when everything changed. That was the moment that everybody kind of looked me different. Or maybe I can try the butterfly guard, and I put one hook from there with the butterfly guard. But then I felt like my opponent still can move forward, and then I put the other
Let's hear a little bit about the Lackland Giles match. Let's see what's going on with that, because I haven't heard him talk about it.
Yeah, that's really incredible to hear. And so you've got this match coming up against Lachlan. What did you think about this match when it was offered to you?
Look, wasn't easy to get like a good opponent, right? Because I want to feel the challenge, and I feel like there's no need to me go compete against really young guys right now. Even I feel like I'm still prepared for one day if I need to. And there was a lot of names coming up, and his name came on my mind, and I'm the one that asked for him. And
okay, so I kind of like that because Sanji's going to be fighting a YouTuber too, but I feel like it's better if it's coming down from the legend. If the legend wants to fight you, I think that's better than you calling out the legend, unless you have some history. So I kind of do like that. Now, say you're a YouTuber and you're calling out a real deal person, and you got no accolades, you got no history, you got no what did you do? You did a local tournament? Okay, why are you fighting this legend? It really makes me wonder, but what do I know? Technically, I'm a YouTuber too. Terrible. I'm a YouTuber. I'm trying to make much to a YouTuber, but you fighting me.
And Tom the Blast, who I was talking to, he's like, okay, I think that's a good match. And then I was just waiting for him to contact Lachlan Giles, and today work that out. And I'm glad they worked that out, because I felt that is a match that I want to. I felt that was a match that make me feel challenged. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm looking for now.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, we can't be playing all of this, everybody. We're just gonna jump ahead and see. There's some other good stuff. It says what Marcelo learned from fighting Jake Shields. We don't care about Jake Shields on this show. Nogi arm drag, X guard. Ooh, there's some good stuff on here. Damian Maya's story, North South. Okay, there's some good stuff on here. We can't go through everything. Let's listen to this one piece of advice for next generations. But I'm gonna suggest you guys go check out this podcast, Fighter Advice with Marcelo Garcia. It's only got 500 views. Come on, Marcelo. Come on, everybody. Go check that out. And I'm gonna check the comments too. I want to see if he who shall not be named is in that comment section. Okay.
100% in the match. So I feel like that's how I want to feel. You know what I mean? And even the ref, he was happy, oh, thank you, don't complain. I was like, no, don't worry, I'm fine, you know what I mean? But my coach got really upset at him.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, with the new developments, there's no more of that rolling out of bounds intentionally, and also kind of the mentality that you're talking about. You already did it once, so you can do it again. It's in the past. You have to move on and focus on what's in front of you. So I really love that mentality. And I'm super sorry, we're going a little bit over, but if you wouldn't mind, I just have one more question to ask you, if that's okay. Okay, perfect. So it's one that we ask everyone, and it's kind of like a foundation, a pillar of what we do at Fighters Advice. And it basically, I want to ask you, for those that want to follow in your footsteps and pursue a career in jiu-jitsu and grappling, and if they asked you for one piece of advice, what kind of advice would you give them?
Man, I think I think if people really want, you know what I mean, they can use a lot of stuff that I said. That's what I feel like that was different me and my opponents. You know what I mean? I feel like if they can follow a lot of the stuff that I just said, when people, I heard so many times, what is the secret? What is the secret? What do you do different? I was like, this is what I always did different. That's how I always thought a little bit different than my opponent, and I felt like that's what makes the difference. But I don't want to just give people advice just about jiu-jitsu, because I feel like I did something bigger than that. And Maddie, I did really choose something that makes me happy. I did really choose something that I love to do. And when I say love to do, even I want you people to know that even if I lose in jiu-jitsu, even if I have lost all my tournaments, I was always enjoy so much to do jiu-jitsu. So basic, what I would like to advise to people, like, if you love something, when I say love, like, you should know what makes your heart like big, you know what I mean? You should know that. And if you love that so much, like, just do it, you know what I mean? Like, just don't hesitate it. Just give everything when you love something. When I say you love something, like, you love something that you like to do that makes you happy and doesn't hurt other people, you know what I mean? Like, just do it, you know what I mean? Like, and that's my advice. If you do really love jiu-jitsu, just give everything, you know what I mean? Don't hesitate it. Don't don't control. Just give it. Just give everything you have, you know. Don't worry, you know what I mean? I feel like everything will work out, you know what I mean? And I that's the advice that I want to give for my kids. I mean, like, whatever you choose, just like to do in life, just give everything. You know what I mean? If that really makes you happy, you know what I mean?
That's such an inspiring message, especially coming from someone like you who, chose something because you love it, and there wasn't really a path for you, but you created the path and it worked for you. And you, as you mentioned, you would have been okay with it just to scrape by as long as you were doing jiu-jitsu. So I think that's such an important message.
Marcelo
I really,
Rich.
really appreciate your advice.
Wait a second. Marcelo Rich. Marcelo gonna make more money than most jiu-jitsu people. I'm probably, unless my streaming career jumps off, I'm probably not gonna see that kind of Marcelo money. I'm not gonna see that Gordon Ryan money. I'm not gonna see that Danaher money. I got something there. I'm not gonna see that Danaher money. I'm not gonna see that Mendez money. I'm not gonna see that Tynan money. You know, we unless if the streaming pops up, okay, I might be all right. Otherwise, I'm not gonna make that kind of money. Like, what's Marcelo's net worth? We probably don't know. BJ Fanatic's got something out there we don't know. Do they know? They don't have anything up there. Oh, it doesn't say. Yeah, we don't know. I mean, shit, he done won everything. He done won everything. Yeah, we ain't get... Says, who is the richest Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighter? Says Rorion Gracie. With a net worth of $50 million. $50 million? Rorion Gracie? Actually, I might believe that. Does anybody believe Rorion Gracie he might have 50 million? Nah, I don't believe that. He might have a couple million though. I mean, most of these guys got a couple million. At least in assets and stuff like that. Shout out to Marcelo. You know, he gave good advice. If you guys want to check the rest of this out, Fighters Advice on YouTube. We can't play all of this, but let me check the comments section. You know, we gotta snoop a little bit. Who would definitely be in the comment section talking crap that we know of? Let's see. I don't see any craziness. Oh, there we go. Can you guys see that? Who's over there in the comment section? Why are you in every comment section, man? Why are you in every comment section? Stop. Get off the computer. Get off your phone. Get off the computer, bro. Please. He said, best interview I've seen. Marcelo is the GOAT. For him to pick Giles is a blessing. Sadly, I got Giles winning. Come here. Let me slap you. Come over here. Man whose name we can't say. Come over here. One more time. Come over here. I scared the dogs. The dogs got scared. I'm sorry, doggies. He says, I hope Marcelo turns into ADCC Marcelo and wins. Man, you know what? Let me go see what you posted over there on Grappling Archive. Let's see if he's still posting on Grappling Archive. I know Much don't like that. We gotta do that when Much not here. We can check it out when Much not here. 2 days
Hey
ago.
guys, let's
Let's see, homeboy. He says, I really want to literally do BJJ professionally one day. I gotta know how I can make a name for myself and be financially secured for life. I said I want to face the best, including a guy who's my hero and who wants to sue me or put me in jail. He should put you in jail. Let me testify against you. He says, I will. I really want to compete against the best really bad. Someone says, quit talking about your dreams and just focus on the daily grind. A name isn't going to do anything for you if you don't have the years of training and skill to back it up. Well, he doesn't care. His spirit said he can do it. Toil away in silence instead of all this posting about what you want one day. He says, I trained in boxing, in judo, jiu-jitsu, and karate as a kid back in 1998 and 1999. There's no proof of this, though it was short-lived. But I am determined to make a living in BJJ. No, you're not. You're not going to do that. Or maybe you can you're trolling. How are you going to change your trolling into a financial some type of financial service or financial asset? How? Maybe you could blackmail some people. Can you blackmail anybody? You just need to stop, bro. Someone says, I don't know what judo, boxing, and karate training as a kid has to do with doing BJJ professionally, but it sounds like you have a history of jumping from one martial art to another. There are no shortcuts in life, and you aren't going to find an answer in the YouTube comment section, but you'll just blow me off and repeat how determined you are. Hard work and time is the answer you keep avoiding. Damn. God dang. God dang. He knocked your ass out, bro. Where's the boxing glove at? He knocked his ass out. He done uppercutted him. He done uppercutted his ass. Hard work and time is the answer you keep avoiding. What do I know though? I'm just a 50-year-old man who has had similar dreams, offering you perspective from my life experience, but I'm sure you know better than me. Good luck. He says, I hear you, and I'm going to take your advice. He says, Alec, dog, you cool, but if we ever fought, none of us winning. Jesus winning, dog. Shut the hell up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You ain't winning. I'm beat your ass, bro. You don't even train, bro. Somebody like that comment. Fuck you too, Grappling Art Guy. Videos like these are awesome. I want to one day compete in jiu-jitsu and possibly make a living doing jiu-jitsu. Stop. Just stop. Just stop. He says, thanks. Though I'm a beginner, I really find myself thinking about wanting to do jiu-jitsu forever. One guy in particular inspires me the most, and after watching ADCC, who's number one, this channel, and so many channels that have BJJ fights, I want to dance with the best on the mats and forever and do this as a living. Ole, ole, ole. Just stop, bro. Just stop, bro. You crazy? You need to stop. You're freaking everybody else out.
Something we'll talk to you.
I'm crazy for looking at these posts. Okay, that was better. He said he gonna I don't know what he's gonna do, bro. You ain't never done anything you said you were gonna do. Yeah, you ain't never done whatever you said you were gonna do.
Guys,
you ain't never done.
I'm really
He says, Giles, wow. How's everything with you and Grippo so far? Who's over there pissing this man off over there, man? Says, I don't know. All I know is that I want to make things right with him. Leave him the hell alone. Stop stalking him, bro. I'm not a stalker. I'm not a creep. Leave him alone, bro. Technically, I'm stalking you, though. I'm making sure you leave Grippo alone. He's mad at you. He's really mad at me, but I want to make things right. Leave him the hell alone. Just stop it. Just leave him the fuck alone, bro. You're creeping him out. You're creeping everybody out. With most guys, they want to be appreciated as fighters, but not to the point where they're being over obsessed about, to the point where it's kind of creepy. It is creepy. It's not kind of creepy. He probably doesn't know how much he's helped you. He doesn't care. And he doesn't know if it's because you're attracted to him, which he is. Not Grippo, but Josiah. But remember, he's not the god of this world. It's not the end of the world if he has negative opinions about you. He's just a human being. He says, I know he's a good guy. The guy is the reason I'm back in martial arts. He's my dream opponent. Stop saying that. And I hope we could work things out. No, you're never going to work anything out. He's going to put a restraining order on your ass. He's human like me. What the hell are you? But he was the first guy I ever had a crush on. Stop telling people that. Just stop saying that. And still have a crush on to the stop. See, that's why you be messing up, bro. Stop. Just fucking stop, bro. But I never meant to upset him. You did. You keep saying how attracted you are to him. Imagine that was a girl. You kept saying you were attracted to that girl. Bro, we'd lock your ass up. We should lock you up too. I mean, you that's harassment, bro. He says, my biggest fear is that he hates me, and I don't want that. He already hates you. He hates you. I'm starting to hate you. I'm starting to hate you too. Let's be positive. Be positive. I tell myself, be positive. I do hope he does get help, though. You know, seriously, he does need help. He needs a lot of help, bro. We just couldn't help him. We tried. He's not really trying to help himself, really, but you know, whatever. Who cares? I did see some new updates. We're gonna update you guys. We still got a little bit of time. Not on this OnlyFans girl. My bad. Get out of here, OnlyFans girl. I saw this. You guys know. Let me just click on the video first.
About basically wherever I'm at, I'm gonna be treating the registered offenders list like it's Tinder. So after about 20 minutes of scrolling, I had to settle for something. I mean, of course she's not looking great right here because it's a mugshot, but I see potential. I told y'all I see potential, man. You gotta like add the catfish points extra early.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
You don't know what I'm talking about? Basically wherever I'm at, I'm gonna be treating the registered offenders list like it's Tinder. So after about 20 minutes of scrolling, I had to settle for something. I mean, of course she's not looking great right here because it's a mugshot, but I see potential.
What did she get arrested for?
I see potential, man. You gotta like add the catfish points extra early.
Bad boys,
Craig is good, bro.
They come for you.
Craig is good. Craig says, come get our girl. Love a woman with a felony. Craig, please, Craig. Come on, Craig. He says, I bailed her out. Is this real? She'll be back. Catch and release my friend. How did she get arrested? He said, guess we know why she was in the Afghan now. Crooked Craig. Crooked Craig. That's actually a good nickname. Shout out to I think Gordon Ryan came up with that. Crooked Craig. That's actually a good nickname, bro. That might be the best thing he ever came up with. Crooked Craig. Says you literally can't make this up. This girl is on the deed to his house. My guy, what are you doing? What are the charges? Evading arrest. She wanted to fight, but her stomach hurt, so she called APD. How do we find her arrest? What is her name? Natalie? Let's look this up, bro. We gotta do some research. What's her whole name? I can't spell. How do I find their APD set? No. Oh, is it old? No, I don't know what that is. Well, thank God I've never been arrested. I'm trying to see. Can we look it up without getting... Will this work for free? I don't want to get caught with some crap. Spam got me. Wait a second. Oh, that's the trap. Oh, there we go. U.S. arrest records. This looks legit. Natalie. I don't know how to spell her first name. What state was she in? I didn't even put a state on there. Oh, shoot. I just want to see her arrest record. I don't want to see her address. We're just doing research, everybody. So, we're not trying to stalk her or anything. This is what Homeboy probably put Gianni Grippo's information in. What the hell? Shit's going slow. It's still working. It says the Taliban hasn't changed, just cleaner clothes. A Brazilian tourist exposes harsh reality of women's lives in Afghanistan. What was she doing in Afghanistan? Does anybody know what she was doing in Afghanistan? I don't think. Well, she at least she was dressed up appropriately in Afghanistan, because you can't dress like this right here in Afghanistan. I want to see that. This shit's slow as crap. Kabul, Afghanistan. Brazilian bodybuilder and jiu-jitsu fighter. Is she a jiu-jitsu fighter? Natalie Sanatoro recently spent 10 days traveling alone across Taliban-controlled Afghanistan. What she saw and felt was both beautiful and deeply disturbing. In an exclusive interview with Future Afghanistan, Sanatoro opened up about her personal experience navigating the country's breathtaking landscapes, its warm people, and its harsh, often invisible rules, especially for women. The Taliban hasn't changed. Only their clothes are cleaner. Afghan women are deprived of their most basic rights. Sanatoro says the freedom Afghan women once knew is nearly gone. You thank America for that. Most girls can't study after 6th grade. Women aren't allowed to go to gyms, swim, travel alone, show their hair, or even shake hands with men. Their lives are confined to 4 walls, silence, dependence, and invisibility. While Sanatoro moved freely, hiking, speaking with men, walking in public, that's not safe. She was struck by how restricted Afghan women are in their own country. Why did you go there thinking you would have the same freedoms as you used to? The contrast was heartbreaking. Afghan women are intelligent and strong, but they're not allowed to grow. It's not lack of ability, it's lack of permission. If she was dressed like that in Afghanistan, that would be it for her. Since seizing power in August 2021, the Taliban has issued more than 20 decrees targeting women, banning education, jobs, and public visibility. Many of these rules aren't even formally announced, just silently enforced. The Taliban rule through fear and control, not justice or freedom, Senatoro said. This isn't about religion, it's about domination. Despite the grim environment, Senatoro also experienced moments of deep humanity, especially from Afghan women. We shared tea together. We didn't speak the same language, but we smiled, used our eyes and hands to communicate. They welcomed me like family. Their kindness broke me. Her muscular frame and tattoos drew attention, but not hostility. Children would touch my arms. People asked questions with genuine curiosity. It felt human, not judgmental. In the absence of gyms, she trained with whatever she could find, just me, my body, the earth, and anything heavy I could lift. It brought me back to why I trained, for strength, order, and inner calm. Senatoro cautions against seeing Afghanistan only as a place of suffering. Yes, it's ruled by fear. Yes, it's dangerous, but it's also full of warmth, hope, and incredibly strong people. She added, I don't want to just hear about Afghanistan. I wanted to see it, feel it, and understand it. Sometimes people do this. No. Dogs barking. What was I saying? Hey. Hey. What are you doing? Give me 1 second. Whew, we're back. We had a landscaper. My man going around doing business. Hey, listen, that works, bro. If you guys got a business, sometimes you got to go door to door. I mean, yeah, you should do that for your jiu-jitsu programs. If you're down bad, go to the neighborhood. Go to the local neighborhood, ring the door, put your card in there. But what I was saying, you shouldn't do what she's doing. That's how you end up on the news in a bad way. Yeah, don't go where you're not supposed to go. It says in recent years, more foreign tourists have entered Afghanistan. Many visit places Afghan women are barred from. Senatoro's story may be the first time a solo foreign woman has shared such a first-hand account of life for Afghan women under Taliban rule. Women, single people, don't travel alone in some of these countries. Don't travel alone, please. She said, I saw both beauty and brutality. Don't travel alone. What I hope people understand, Senatoro said, is that Afghan women aren't voiceless. They're being silenced, but they are still here, and they deserve the world's attention. Ironically, just weeks ago, a major global travel site ranked Afghanistan as the most dangerous destination in the world. Don't go, please, people, don't go. Due to terrorist threats, arrests, and kidnappings. Don't go. Please, don't go. Other countries on the list include Iran. Now, Iran is safe. I would go to Iran to wrestle. Yeah, I would definitely go to Iran. Russia, just don't mess around in Russia, but you could go there. Haiti might be okay too. And Syria. Okay, I'm not sure about Syria. But yeah. I don't know. Let me fucking tell me the answer. I want to see her arrest record. Oh, shoot. You guys know I'm old. I'm not gonna put my real age on there. This shit ain't coming up. But yeah, this whole came out of me looking at this video here. Let's play it one more time.
I mean, of course she's not looking great right here because it's a mugshot, but I see potential. I told y'all I see potential, man. You gotta like add the catfish points extra early.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
About basically wherever I'm at, I'm gonna be treating
Evading
the registered
arrest. Where did
offenders
she get
list like it's
arrested
Tinder.
for?
So
Bro, I can't. This thing is the worst. Oh, it's run by Cloudflare. No wonder this shit's slow. Evading arrest. Let's see if we can find that. I mean, I don't look up people's arrest records. This shit will not come up. I can't find it. I'm a terrible. Where's Detective LO Snap at? He my detective. I can't find it, bro. Texas is T. Where's T at? This shit's slow as fuck. Oh, that's all I had to do. Don't know. Oh shit. What the hell? I don't want to know her assets. I want to skip all that. Thank you guys for hanging out. You know, we're still trying to see the arrest record, but it's been fucking hard to find. We're trying to find it, but I ain't trying to put my information in. Who else doing research like this, bro? With the button up. I'm gonna make up a name. What's a good name? We're just gonna make up a name. Oh man, I'm not putting my email address in there for that crap. Bro, it's hard doing research, bro. Make sure you guys liking the video, bro. We gotta do research live. It's slow. Oh, somebody asked me something. Let's see. Jesus Christ, bro. Why is it so slow? Yeah, we're doing research, bro. This is a live stream, bro. This is live research, bro. It's slow. We gotta wait for this thing to upload. This reminds me of the 90s and 2000s. Waiting for that dial-up. I'm over here waiting for the dial-up to come on. If that doesn't work, I'll do the other one. But I don't want to put my email in there. I need a fake email address. Come on, baby. While we're waiting, someone says, "Isn't that Gordon's sister?" Craig drops drama and immediately got to check Gordon's page now. He's already crafted a 7-mile passive aggressive meme. What did Gordon say? Did Gordon say anything? Let's go check. This is the Alec Jiu-Jitsu News Network. We just jump around, see what anybody's saying. Oh, you hang around Jake Shields, bro?
You got better than me. You still treated.
Bro, Jake Shields, bro. Screw that guy. If you guys like Jake Shields, you know, you can go get off the live stream. I used to like Jake Shields until I heard him talking and stuff. Can we get the report? Skip. Yeah, sir. Oh, hell no. We got to pay for that? Oh, I ain't paying for that. Bro, you got to pay for that shit? I ain't going to pay for that, bro. We don't make that much money on this live stream, bro. I thought they were going to have that for us. To do a record search, you have to pay $1? That don't cost $1. Bro, we cooked, bro. You can't even welcome to America. You can't even search about criminals. You can't even find the criminals out here. You can't even find criminals out here, bro. I'm not gonna pay for that. I'm sorry. Just on principle, I'm not gonna pay for that. Yeah, you can't even find it. Screw that, bro. Is this one free? Yeah, $4.99. Wait a second. Everything's trying to charge me. I can't find it. Well, I'm stuck. I can't find it. Let me see. Let me check YouTube real fast. What happened? Oh, shoot. What the hell just happened over there? What the hell? Okay, there we go. If I can't find it, we'll just go watch some more videos then. Shoot, I can't find it, but I guess you guys saw it in that video. All right, let me watch the flow grappling.
It didn't really matter like who I was training with. All my training partners were a little bit smaller than me. But now, getting ready for this, I'm having to train with 200-pound dudes. Even my coach is too small.
Oh.
We did a bunch of game-based training, and it was all stuff kind of revolving around what we expect Paige to run into in her super fight. I'd say one of the biggest changes is her ability to just get to strong position and maintain for the remainder of the match. One thing I saw in the past is she would get to good position, but there'd be a lot of mess, there'd be a lot of transition. Now when she gets in on a strong position, we just spend the entire match in that position until we get the finish. So I think that's one of the major things I've noticed. Whether we're seated or standing, the hand fighting still applies. I need to get...
Skip the music.
We're here.
Sorry, I'm gonna skip the music.
Right here. We could start here. Alternatively, sit on your butt. I can start here, or he's on his knees. Often. Shoot. Always win. Yeah.
We're just gonna zoom through.
I've been working with Combathlete for about like a month and a half now. So we do 2 specific days of lifting and then 1 day of robust work where it's like just overall mobility style. But I've been enjoying it, you know, like being a pro athlete. I'm like, this is what it's like, you know, you got a coach telling you what to do. I used to lift lightweight It was always like 45s on the bar, just for like 8 to 15.
She a strong girl.
But since working with Harry, I have been
Oh yeah,
asked to
I
like
meant to
go
do that.
85%
Good
of my
reminder.
max, which is like much heavier than what I'm used to. And I feel like when I lift heavier, I can jump farther. But he's Liz Carmouche's strength and conditioning coach, and she's legit.
Some of you guys like these strong women. Some of you guys, that's what you guys need, the strong woman.
Is kind of where I grew up. When I moved here, we first lived here for about a year, and then we moved to Coronado and then moved around. But Imperial Beach is like, it's like a beach town, but there's also an area for horses as well. So it's like a hidden gem, like down the back roads, and you'll see. But they have amazing Mexican food in San Diego. Like you can literally eat Mexican food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and not get tired of it. And so that's how I stay like so gainy and thick, you know? It's because I eat Mexican food.
Whoa.
Today we are down at...
Whoa. What'd she say? What'd she say? Let me rewind that. You know my ear. I got the ear, bro. I got the ear.
There you go. Like you can literally eat Mexican food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and not get tired of it. And so that's how I stay like so gainy and thick, you know? It's because I eat Mexican food.
Okay, all right. Some of you...
Today we are down
some of you guys, where's Danny Chopper at? That's Danny Chopper's type of girl. Danny Chopper, he like him a little thick. Danny Chopper, we know you, Danny Chopper. Now, if she got her toes out, she gonna have Danny Chopper all day. They got the horses. That'd be kind of cool. I'd love to do a horse episode. All I got is a dog right here. He almost horse size. You look like one of those miniature horses.
When I was a little kid, I was nothing character.
Takes me away in a moment.
Whoa. How they riding them horses? Wait a second. How they riding them horses?
An animal.
Wait a second. How they riding them horses?
I love that it's an animal that I'm like sitting on top of, right? Like when I was a little kid, I always wanted to be able to ride a dog. But now that I'm older, I get to ride a horse, and there's nothing like it. Literally, you feel like an avatar or like a fictional character. That's how it feels when you ride a horse, but we've been doing it for thousands of years. So there's almost something like not tribal about it, but like native, if you will.
Feel free. Feel like I'm in another place, you know? Kind of takes me away. It's like in jiu-jitsu, you know? You don't think about anything else. You just like are really present in the moment.
Yeah, trust. I've worked really hard for this, 9 years in, and I like pushed the pace ever since I started. I've been training so much just to get better, and I wanted so bad to be in this position where I'm honestly
it's just
background.
Listen, it's just who's number one. Spirit of Justice, thank you for reminding me. We did look up Carter Starachi. I don't know if you were there for that. We looked him up a little bit. We're gonna look up the Rutgers. Is it on YouTube or is it just on? Could we find anything on her? We couldn't find anything on Natalie. I couldn't find anything on her. Let's see. Can't type apparently. What the hell's going on? I was pressing wrong button. Rutgers wrestling gambling. Ooh. Oh, Rutgers. Oh. Let's play a couple of these videos. Oh, shoot. They got Rutgers. Oh, they got Rutgers. They got Rutgers. They got you guys. You know. Dang, Rutgers. What you guys been doing over there? They got busted. This might be going on. This might go on Instagram. I'm sorry, Rutgers. They got you. They got you guys. Say no to crime, everybody.
Today I'm really proud to be joined by the Division of Criminal Justice Director, Teresa Hilton, and the Colonel of the New Jersey State Police, Pat Callahan, to announce the arrest of 14 defendants, including a member and associates of the Lucchese organized crime family, who are charged in connection with a multi-million-dollar illegal sports betting ring that operated multiple electronic sports books across New Jersey. First, let me also just note at the outset that since June of 2018, licensed casino operators and racetracks regulated by the Division of Gaming Enforcement within our department, as well as the New Jersey Racing Commission, have been able to accept legal sports wagering. It is legal in New Jersey. Together, these two agencies have worked with those licensed operators to ensure the integrity of the sports betting industry in our state. They use state-of-the-art technology to monitor bets, identify suspicious activity, ensure compliance with laws, and, I'd note, protect those who have challenges with responsible gaming. But organized crime families seem to have a hard time breaking this old habit, so we're going to break it for them. Today, despite the wide availability of legal sports betting, illegal gambling remains among members and associates of organized crime. Today, we allege that this illegal gambling operation, led by Fairfield resident Joseph M. Little Joe Perna, who's a member of the Lucchese crime family, used offshore gambling websites to systematically entice people to place bets as part of a sophisticated gambling operation, all in an effort to line Perna's pockets and those of his associates. This operation also included a number of college athletes who operated sports books at the direction of the Perna enterprise. And I'll note that this operation relied on Gen Z gamblers and a network of sub-agents recruited from among Perna's sons' high school and college friends. They effectively recruited younger gamblers or players that they knew would be able to pay up, or those that they could leverage payment from, namely college students and student athletes.
Okay, we're gonna get some more information on this. No, he didn't mention no names, but breaking news on the Alec News Network. Bro, let me get some money, bro. I'm gonna have a little studio, soundboard, and a parrot. I'm gonna have the parrot on my shoulder. I'm not a stalker. I'm not a creep. That's all the parrot gonna say. Ole, 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 ole.
Shockwaves hit New Jersey this week as authorities busted a massive alleged mafia-run sports gambling ring, and among those arrested were two former Rutgers University wrestlers. Nicholas Ramo, 25, and Michael Setta, 23, are accused of acting as sub-agents in the scheme, allegedly operated by Joseph M. Little Joe Perna, a member of the notorious Lucchese crime family. Ramo was a two-time state champion at Hanover Park High School and wrestled at Arizona State before transferring closer to home. Despite missing the 2021-22 season due to injury, his high school career boasted an incredible 132-5 record. Setta, meanwhile, was ranked as high as 26th in the nation in the 149-pound class.
That's a different person.
He was an NCAA qualifier during his junior year, accumulating 9 victories, and finished his college career with a 40-27 record. Both men now face serious charges, including first-degree racketeering, first-degree money laundering, second-degree conspiracy, and third-degree gambling violations, including possession of gambling records. First-degree crimes carry 10 to 20 years in prison and fines up to $200,000. Money laundering could hit them with $500,000 in fines. Perna, along with his sons, stepson, nephews, and even his wife and ex-wife, are facing charges connected to the ring. Court documents revealed that the scheme allegedly ran out of Essex and Bergen counties and funneled roughly $2 million in gambling transactions between 2022 and 2024. The operation reportedly had a nationwide network of bookmakers, with Perna acting as the financier, while his son, Joseph R. Perna, 25, ran daily operations. Others involved included Anthony Perna, 23, Frank Zito, 23, Dominic Perna, 23, and Michael Setta. Authorities say the ring enticed individuals
Them
to
some
place
Italian
bets,
names.
with proceeds used to operate the enterprise and enrich its members. A classic mafia-style operation, but now caught in the legal crosshairs. Rutgers University has not yet commented on the arrests of their former athletes. This shocking story raises big questions about the intersection of sports, gambling, and organized crime. Can anyone truly stay clean in a world this lucrative and complex? What do you think?
No.
Were Ramo and Seta just caught up in something bigger? Or did they play an active role?
Take them out.
Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to Newsline.
What's the point of illegal gambling? I don't really understand it. Let's get some pictures of the actual guys that did the stuff.
2 more athletes have been caught up again in illegal sports gambling and fixing matches, according to prosecutors. 14 people, including 2 former Rutgers University wrestlers, have been charged with running a New Jersey mob-linked illegal online sports gambling ring. Now, according to New Jersey Attorney General Matthew Platkin, the national multi-million-dollar operation was headed and financially backed by Lucchese crime family soldier Joseph Little Joe Perna, and it was a family affair. Perna's son, Joseph R. Perna, allegedly ran the day-to-day operations of the sports book from Oakland, New Jersey. Now, prosecutors say the son had dozens of subordinates working under him, including his brother, stepbrother, and cousins, who were all also indicted. But it didn't stop there. Little Joe's wife is accused of allegedly receiving several payments from the illegal gambling, while his ex-wife was also charged with trying to cover up the operation. Between 2020 and 2024, the alleged enterprise transferred $2 million in gambling transactions. The Lucchese's have been accused of being a part of the recent game fixing and poker rigging that allegedly involved NBA Hall of Famer Chauncey Billups and Miami Heat player Terry Rozier.
Oh, that's why they had the brothers on there.
Former Rutgers University wrestlers Michael Chetta and Nicholas Ramo were also among those charged. Officials say the involved athletes may have also had stakes in the outcomes of the games in which they participated. We'll have more on this story as more information.
Oh, no. You know, people be betting on anything nowadays. Dang. They got you guys. That was a nice little haul right there. 2 million. Let me see if I can find an actual article though. Dang, that's some. We can't even play their matches, bro. We can't even play their matches. You know, all these high level sports dirty, bro. Jiu-jitsu dirty, boxing dirty. Let me read we'll read a post and we'll go to Reddit too. Ex-Rutgers, can't even speak. Ex-Rutgers wrestlers among 14 charged with mob sports gambling ring in New Jersey. Shout out to Dirty Jersey. Dirty Jersey. 14 people, including 2 former Rutgers University wrestlers. Come on, microphone. What you doing, microphone? There we go. 14 people, including 2 former Rutgers University wrestlers, have been charged with running a New Jersey mob-linked illegal online sports gambling ring, according to prosecutors. The national multi-million-dollar operation was headed and financially backed by Lucchese. I don't know how to say his last name. They said it. I forgot already. The Lucchese. Lucchese. The Lucchese? I don't know how to say that. How do they say the name? Let me see how they said the name real fast. I want to say it properly.
Today, I'm really proud to be joined by the Division of Criminal Justice Director, Teresa Hilton, and the Colonel of the New Jersey State to announce the arrest of 14 defendants, including a member and associates of the Lucchese organized.
Oh, Lucchese. Okay, it is Lucchese. Let me see the comments. It says only busted them because the state wasn't getting a piece of the action. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, that's true. You gotta cut up. Send some money upwards. The mob was interested in lining their pockets of their associates and luring young gamblers into place bets. Sounds like any other sports gambling site and casino. Congratulations, you've arrested a bunch of young kids evading taxes. Now go after government officials doing insane trading. Give me a break. And please go after a mortgage fraud company located in Colorado who is stealing money from homeowners. I've reported them to New Jersey State Attorney. Well, it's not in New Jersey. 10 years in Guantanamo, then sent home to Venezuela by plane and dropped without landing, without a parachute. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. All right, so it is Lucchese. The Lucchese crime family. So financially backed by the Lucchese crime family soldier Joseph M. Little Joe Perna of Fairfield, according to New Jersey Attorney General. The Lucchese's were also accused of being part of the recent game fixing and poker rigging that allegedly involved NBA Hall of Famer Chauncey Billups and Miami Heat player Terry Rozier. Organized crime families seem to have a hard time breaking this old habit. The Attorney General told reporters at the press conference. So we're going to break it for them, he added. The latest gambling scheme was a family affair with Perna's son, Joseph R. Perna, 25, running the day-to-day operations of the sport book from Oakland, New Jersey. The son had dozens of subordinates working under him, including his brother, stepbrother, and cousins, who were also indicted, according to prosecutors. Little Joe's wife, Kim, also received several payments from the illegal gambling, and his ex-wife was also charged with trying to cover up the operation. Former Rutgers University wrestlers Michael Seta, 23 of North Haladon, and Nicholas Ramo, a 25-year-old former two-time state wrestling champion. Dang, state champion? They got the state champion from East Hanover were among those charged, according to NJ.com. The involved athletes may have also had stakes in the outcomes of games in which they participated. A spokesman for Rutgers told the Post the school does not comment on law enforcement matters. Dorothy says, this is why you always bet on NCAA. The fix is in and everyone knows it. You just need to know a guy. Says the enterprise included a national network of bookmakers, all operating under Little Joe's orders to lure bettors into making illegal bets, which were used to fund the scheme and enrich the defendants, prosecutors claimed. So that's one of the, is that the son? No, that's one of the wrestlers. And then that's Little Joe of the Lucchese crime family. Between 2022 and 2024, the alleged enterprise transferred $2 million in gambling transactions. Wow, they made some money. It was largely funded by preying on younger gamblers recruited from among young Perna's high school and college friends. So they just fleeced those guys. The younger Perna pleaded guilty in a virtual court appearance on Thursday. Joseph looks forward to confronting the false allegations against him in the court of law, his attorney said. We look forward to analyzing the case in more detail once the facts are made available to the defense. That money's already gone. The New Jersey State Police Port Investigations Unit began probing an illegal gambling scheme operating out of Essex and Bergen, shout out to Bergen counties, in January 2024, according to the state Attorney General's office. The members of the alleged ring are facing felony charges of racketeering, conspiracy, gambling offenses, and money laundering. They hit you with that RICO, bro. That's some real stuff right there. That RICO. Don't let that RICO get you. That RICO have it's hard to be a criminal nowadays unless you do white collar crimes. It says any college students listening, yes, if you are of age, you can gamble on your phones. Please gamble and give us a cut. That's what they're saying in New Jersey. However, you should not be gambling in a mob back operation. That's free parental advice. Thank you. The big bust comes just weeks after members of the Lucchese and other mafia families were federally charged in New York in the rigged poker and game fixing scheme. Wow. There was something I wanted to see some comments. We're about to hit our end of our show pretty soon, but let's look at some comments over here. Dorothy Slipper says sports definitely aren't fixed, except for the fact that Michael Francis, head of the Colombo family owned sports agencies. Everything's rigged. I'm getting to that point where I think everything is rigged and you can't win. So we did talk about who were the two wrestlers? Oh, that's the same article we were just on. I just want to see the image though. Michael Seta. Who's the other wrestler? Michael Seta and someone else. And Nicholas Ramo. Okay, Michael Seta. So was this kid? And then it was where's Nicholas at? Nicholas Ramo. So these two kids were the wrestler guys. Yeah, there's some Italians right there. Shout out to my Italians. I love you guys. Hey, gabagool, gabagool. I love you guys. Just bet legally. Just bet legally, and let the proper people take their cut. So the profit they made, they were supposed to give some of that kick. They were supposed to kick that back to the state, but they didn't do that. It says we got the 5 families, and then there's this pygmy organization over there in Jersey. they got some bigger fish to fry than these little people, bro. Somebody, let me zoom in a little bit. I can't even see. It says Joe Perna has been in trouble for a long time, been arrested for mob-related stuff a few times over the years. He was a great lightweight wrestler out of Belleville. Oh, the dad was? Or the son? Sorry to see Ramo mixed up in this. Guess I don't know much about him, but he seemed like a decent kid from what I saw. And someone says, edit my mistake. John Perna was the notable wrestler. I believe Joe Perna is his brother. So, New Jersey's a very big wrestling state, Everybody be wrestling in Jersey. So, of course, you're going to have some sketchy figures over there. Come on. It's normal. That's normal. There was something else I wanted to say. This is terrible. Now all these kids are going to have to toil away in life and waste management. Yeah, they're going to make a lot of money still. They're still going to make some money. It says Chris Wojcik is doing a charity seminar for the Ethiopian school. There's something I wanted to see here. Where was that post at? We saw this the other day. I'm just kind of zooming through. We're kind of in the tail end of the show. It's been a little quiet today, but that's okay. We keep filming. J Flow says no jumping guard, no trapped arm, mat return, no sitting on partner's leg with a Tani Otoshi, no flying scissor, Kani Basami, no uncontrolled slams, and no high foot sweeps where you kick the person in the leg. Those are good rules. There was something else we were looking for. We did talk about the purple belt that got attacked by the black belt. Black belts don't attack anybody. Ashton Kutcher, we did talk about Ashton Kutcher yesterday, but I wanted to read a couple comments. Someone said, let me just do new. Says who gave him the black belt? Someone says this might come across as aggressive, but some of these comments are legitimately questioning the integrity of the same instructor who promoted me to black belt. Well, fuck you. We don't trust Higan Machado over here. You ain't no real black belt. I told you the people on Reddit ain't real black belts. They ain't real. They don't really train on Reddit. So the same instructor who promoted me to black belt. Well, you ain't no real black belt. Then I'm sorry. If you guys are Higan Machado black belts, that's not my fault. I didn't tell you to train with that man. Pay that man all that money. And over 200 black belts in the last 30 years. Well, too bad, too sad. So let's clear up some things from someone who actually has firsthand experience. Kutcher was promoted directly by Higan. If you're calling Ashton's black belt illegitimate, you're calling Higan a fraud. We've been saying we don't like Higan. We like all the other Machados though. Hard stop. The Machado brother. Don't put the brothers together. No, separate the brothers. Separate the brothers. Don't put all the. You can't put all the because if you put all the Machados together, you can be like, well, John Jack. No, you can't use John Jack. Take John Jack out of there. He said the Machado brothers helped build BJJ in the United States. They did, but they just got lucky because they were related to the Gracies and Chuck Norris just brought them along. They got lucky. They were at the right place at the right time. Anybody could. Chuck Norris, we saw this. I don't know if you guys were here. Chuck Norris gave those guys a school. He said, "Hey, I own this whole shopping center. You don't have to pay no rent for 3 years, and I'll market for you." Chuck Norris. If Chuck Norris gave you free rent, a place to stay, and he doing marketing for you, you can't fail. You got everything handed to you. Now everybody else, we living in hard mode. We living in hard mode over here. Blah blah blah. Help build jiu-jitsu. What did you say, Dorothy Slippers? Isn't this Kutcher story old? He just got his black belt. There's a Reddit post from 6 years ago criticizing his belt and the fact he doesn't roll. Well, he just got his black belt. That was a different story. That was a different story, Dorothy Slippers. Blah blah blah. I've known them for 20 plus years. That don't mean shit. These are men of integrity. No, Higan Machado. Talk about Higan. These are men of integrity, and they take the art extremely seriously. I started my training as a white belt under Carlos Machado. That's fine. You can train with Carlos Machado and John Jack. We talking about Higan, and earn my black belt from Higan. Carlos, Higan, and their brothers have forgotten more jiu-jitsu than I will ever know. Well, I don't know what you know. And I've been doing this a long time. These guys are also known for having some of the most conservative, stringent black belt standards in all of BJJ. Shut the hell up. He can only give rich people their black belts. I've trained at Higan's Beverly Hills Academy. CJ is defending Kutcher in the old Reddit post. Craig Jones. But wasn't Craig tearing that dude apart? What does Craig say nowadays, though? I don't care about 6 years ago. What did Craig say now? That's what we care about, Dorothy Slippers. Blah, blah, blah. No one gets a black belt early in that lineage. I trained at Higan's Beverly Hills Academy and taught privates there for him. Higan routinely has his brothers or his visiting black belts teach privates so the students get that experience. What do you mean teach privates? That's weird. I taught hundreds. When you go to someone's school, they don't really have you teaching private lessons. That's kind of weird. Craig says now, pass the nose bears. So Craig don't care. Let's keep Craig's name out of this. And put Higan's name in there. That's who. I want people to focus on Higan. I taught hundreds, maybe thousands of privates, including who teaches that many private lessons, including at his academy with some of the Hollywood people everyone here loves to speculate about. Let me say this plainly. They are learning the exact same material as everyone else. They just don't train with us or train with you. Same curriculum, same details, same corrections, no celebrity shortcuts. I've also seen firsthand how Higan protects his students, especially celebrities, from idiots trying to clout chase or chase clout. When a celebrity trains with him, they are putting their learning and their safety in his hands. So yes, he's selective about who rolls with them. He's not doing that to protect weak students. He's doing it because a reckless roll can jeopardize a multi-million-dollar production. There are always people. He making a lot of excuses, bro. Guys, make sure you're liking the video because I got to read this crap from these people on Reddit that I don't like. Make sure you're liking the videos and watching the ads or whatever. One thing the Reddit crowd has, he says, that's not favoritism, that's professionalism. They pay more than you. The vast majority of celebrities Hegan trains never get promoted past white belt because they did not earn it. He trained dozens of famous people. He's promoted one celebrity to black belt, Ashton Kutcher. Charlie Hunnam earned his blue belt, and I can tell you he absolutely earned it. We don't know who you are. Most celebrities don't get promoted at all, and none of them get promoted in front of or ahead of other students. Ashton has been training for well over a decade, and he's 47 years old. This is not a Derek Moneyberg situation. Actually, he's the same age as Derek Moneyberg. I haven't seen any of these guys roll. Even Ashton was rolling in that private lesson. I ain't seen them roll in no regular class, celebrity class or something. Come on. He put in years of training, technique work, private lessons, and mat time. Is he winning the Mugiles at 47? Of course not. Well, there's the Masters Worlds. He would be Masters 4? I believe he's Masters 4. But if your standard is you're not legit unless you're world champion level, then 99% of hobbyists, black belts over 40 aren't legit either. And the part no one wants to admit, Ashton Kutcher has done more to promote BJJ to the general public. Is that true? Most people, no, don't use that excuse. People don't care what celebrities do nowadays. That don't work no more. He's done more to promote BJJ to the general public than this entire comment section combined. He's brought huge visibility to the art. When did he do that? That benefits every gym, every instructor, and every student. When did that benefit? No. If the only people that benefit is the Machados, Hegan Machado specifically. They don't benefit the regular guys. Yeah, if you're not in Beverly Hills and name Machado, that ain't gonna benefit you. He says, bottom line, the promotion is legitimate. It's earned because I said so, and I'm a dude on Reddit. Someone says 10% skill and 90% not snitching on Diddy. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. We already talked about Starachi today. We can't talk about Diddy too. No reason to complain. If you want a fake black belt too, become a Hollywood celebrity and get private lessons from legendary coaches. What if Derek Moneyberg is a Kutcher plant made to make his black belt look better? How about everybody just train? Shut the fuck up. Sorry, my language is terrible today. Shut up and train. No special classes. No more private lessons. Just do the regular class. All right. There you go. Train like everybody else and go compete like everybody else. Zuckerberg competed. He got his ass kicked. He competed, though. That defeats everything. Anything you can say, Zuckerberg already competed in regular tournament. Tom Hardy competed regular tournament. Who else did a regular tournament? I don't know, man. Treat these people like everybody else. That's what we want. It says, dude has an autoimmune disease that causes physical impairment. Let's not get too crazy here about his ability. Okay, well, I don't know if that's true. It says, I don't think any conversation about him is complete without remembering the moment they promoted him to brown belt. The man has financial incentives to not be injured. He has other people's financial incentives to not be injured. If your actor is injured, your camera crew, well, okay, that's a good argument, but that is a good argument. That is a good argument, but I don't care. You saying that's like saying assuming other people aren't important too. If you start making special cases for these guys, you got to make special case for those people, that person, that person, that person, that person. It's not feasible. I'm trying to see if there's anything worth reading. I love people posting a 5-year-old video of Ashton rolling with Craig Jones to disprove that Ashton deserves his black belt. Craig would effortlessly ragdoll the head instructors of most gyms. He says, hell, I saw a video of Craig easily beating Eddie Bravo's prodigy student. Well, Tim Planet don't really, a 10 planet. Dorothy says, everyone's family has a reason for their loved ones to not be injured. That's called sports. Yeah. How would you guys feel about people getting special treatment and, at your gym? So remember, you're paying tuition to the school. You're paying the same tuition. Well, they might be paying more than you. But how do you feel about them being treated better than they treat you? I treat everybody the same. They do. They are called. That's true. They are Brazilian. I treat everybody the same. I'm gonna treat everybody the same. Now, there might be special circumstances. Some people can't do the regular class. They gotta do private lessons. I would never promote someone that only trained in private classes. If you only did private lessons, I would never promote you. This wouldn't happen. You wouldn't get promoted. You can still train. You still need to do some. You gotta go compete or something, bro. This is jiu-jitsu. What happened to jiu-jitsu over here, man? People over paying, they pulling the money burger over here, paying their way through. And that's how some people are. Someone says, I wouldn't call him a legit black belt, though. The Hollywood Machados who gave him his brown belt don't let their celebrity clients roll at all because injuries could jeopardize filming schedules. Okay. The thing is, if a Hollywood person get injured, they'll be okay. What about a regular person? They get injured, that might be it. They have a whole syllabus where there's no rolling and sparring for their Hollywood clients, so they minimize any risk of injuries. Cool. You should be minimizing risk for everybody. There's footage of Craig Jones rolling with the brown belt Ashton Kutcher. Yeah, let's watch that. Dorothy says, at my school, they pat the purple belt on the head who has 100 pounds on me for passing my card. They'd be celebrating that.
Try the new reverse triangle. Oh, unbelievable. Ashton Kutcher against the world champion, Abu Dhabi.
Man, you know Ashton ain't no good. Come on, everybody. You know Ashton ain't no good, bro.
His wrestling come alive.
Yeah. He moving like a white belt.
Keep your balance wrestling. No, Kutcher, don't let him get your back. No, oh shit. Get out of there, Kutcher.
You know he be talking people up, you know.
But you don't want it? Go for the back, go for the back. Yeah. Watch omoplata. No, Kutcher doing amazing, man. Be careful, Kutcher. The reverse triangle.
And you know Hegan don't look like he roll no more. Hegan for sure don't roll.
Oh no.
I'm gonna look for a Hegan video next. Kutcher. I mean, that's how some of you guys be rolling too, though. That's probably Dorothy Slippers. You think you could roll with Ashton Kutcher? I kind of want to see that now, bro. I can't type anything. We got any current videos of Hegan training?
I think the best athlete and the best student I have is Ashton Kutcher.
Really?
I think Ashton Kutcher is phenomenal. He's so talented, because he came from a background for wrestling. He's a phenomenal wrestler. And
Jiu-Jitsu would come easy for him. He's amazing. I told him, Ashton Kutcher, you have the ability to compete one day in case you decide to compete.
Well, Tom Hardy's competing now too, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mario Lopez is another one who go to competitions too.
Mario Lopez?
Yeah.
Really? Who do you think between Ashton and Tom Hardy?
I think the best athlete and the best student I have is Ashton Kutcher.
Really?
I think Ashton Kutcher is phenomenal.
You lying, bro?
He's so talented, because he came from a background of wrestling. He's a phenomenal wrestler, and Jiu-Jitsu would come easy for him. He's amazing. I told him, Ashton Kutcher, you have the ability to compete one day in case you decide to compete.
Well, Tom Hardy's competing now too, isn't he?
He like, bro.
Yeah.
Mario Lopez.
Do you think Hegan can roll? He can't even roll. I bet you can't do no backwards roll. You know, if that ever happens to me, bro, just slap me.
How about your new family member, Ian Machado? Who? That's what I thought. He's an imposter.
What's that guy's name?
His name is Ian Gary Machado. He's an Irish guy that
Oh,
took the Machado name.
Now, it's so funny because the Machado name is the most common name in Brazil, Mexico, in Spain. In
I don't think it's that
That's
common.
the most
In Brazil
common
it is,
name.
but not in those other
1,000
countries.
guys I meet who is Machado.
Let me see Hegan rolling, bro.
Delay of game penalty. Oh no, delay of game penalty. Over, man.
You know, Hegan got some good pressure though. He got that.
Oh shit, he's at his spot. He's at his spot.
I'll wait. It's the same. No. Let's finish it. What the fuck?
Look at Hegan, bro. Hegan, you know it's hard to move Hegan. I want to roll with Hegan. Can we set that match up? Are all martial arts this lame, or is it just that just with the media that?
Maddie, the commentary.
Listen, we're the coolest martial art. We're the coolest martial art.
Actually, fight is 49 and he needed. Okay, you
Look
can
at
go
Hegan, bro.
All bit clear. Not like that. Did we?
He actually moved okay right there. He actually moved okay. Can't be. Dorothy Slippers is all martial arts this lame? Yeah. Oh wait, what was this? Here we go. This is when Hegan was good. That was a nice little half guard sweep. Okay. All right, man. I think that's good, everybody. We did a lot today. A little slow on the live stream, but that's fine. Listen. There used to be days it was me, Josiah, and Jason Whitfield on the live stream. Can you imagine how bad those days were? Can you guys imagine how bad the days used to be? It used to be Josiah on the live stream before there was no rule where he couldn't talk about Grippo. So he would just talk about Grippo constantly in the live stream. And I'm like, hey, bro, let me focus on this. Grippo, blah, 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 blah. Bro, stop. Well, we already made it to 1,000. I'm good. I'm monetized. I'm good. We get money now. Look at the button up. Listen, we getting money now. We ain't going back to what we used to. Bro, I used to have to deal with Josiah by myself. But look at us now, bro. We're covering the news. We talked about Rutgers. We talked about Strachey. We talked about Ashton Kutcher. We talked about Marcelo. Guys, make sure you go check out that Marcelo. Do we still have it up? I can't find it. Go check out that Marcelo interview with Fighters Advice. It was really good. Yeah, we monetized. Sorry everybody. We monetized now. We monetized over here. That's why I gotta clean up my act a little bit. I need to get the quarter zip. And I think that's good. I don't know if I'm gonna live stream tomorrow. If I do, it'll be later in the evening on Friday. So we'll see. But appreciate you guys. Thank you for all your support. Fighters Advice. That's the channel, is Fighters Advice with Marcelo Garcia. It's good. He got some good stuff on there. I might check that out later too. And that's it, man. Take care of yourselves. Stay healthy. Be safe. Yada yada blah blah blah. I'm sure you guys tired of hearing my voice, but this is the Alec News Network. Who else is live streaming for 3 hours on jiu-jitsu? Nobody else could do this Monday through Friday like I do. But we appreciate you guys. Thank you for your support. Yeah, fighters. Let me find it real fast for you, sir. I just had it. I'll see you in the link. It was good. Some good stuff on there. I'll post it real fast for you. That's it, man. Stay out of trouble. That's all I can say. And we'll keep you guys updated. Does anybody know how to look up arrest records? We were trying to look up Sonny's record, but I couldn't figure out how to do that without paying. If anybody has access to that, please let me know, because I would like to see what's on her arrest record. And I think that's it, everybody. And we are working on the video for next week on my main channel. Be sure to check that one out. I got to go work on it now. Be sure to check it out, and make sure you like that video on my main channel. Arrest records, either or. I think it is state. I think her, Sonny. Did you see that post, Dorothy Slippers? Let me rewind it real fast. I was looking for her arrest record, but I couldn't find it.
You don't know what I'm talking about? Basically, wherever I'm at, I'm going to be treating the registered offenders list like it's Tinder. So after about 20 minutes of scrolling, I had to settle for something. Of course, she's not looking great right here because it's a mug shot, but I see potential. I told y'all I see potential, man. You got to add the catfish points extra early.
Bad boys, bad boys.
Craig is faster than me when it comes to content creation. So I'm trying to see what it says on her arrest record. What do you guys think it says on there? So if you guys have access to that, let me know for tomorrow. Please send it to my social media, Instagram or something, okay? That's it, man. We did good. 3 hours. Who else can do this? Consistently, bro. Consistently. We be killing this, bro. All right, everybody. Thank you for your support. We'll be back tomorrow, probably later in the evening. We'll see. And wish you all the luck in the world, everybody. All the luck in the world. We got some dogs. Magic, come here. Come here. Maybe Flinty. Come here, Flinty. Come here, buddy. We got Magic over here. Flinty, not Magic. Flinty. What's up, Flinty? He got the same hair as me. A little bit curlier, though. All right, good boy. All right, that's it, everybody. We'll see you guys. And stay out of trouble. And that's it, man.